誰のせいでもないこれは君のせい僕は悪くないこれ everybody! Yeah, I turned on my mic because I was about to go live. Hello! I'm here alone right now because Freyja's resetting her router, but she told me to go live without her. So, let me say my hellos. Dig, hello. All of Dig's alts, hello. Let's see, Asterix, hello. Hello to Freyja was in here as well. Essie, hello. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to have a wig. Hello everybody, thank you for the redeem, I guess. Hello, Mika, hello. Snom, hello, thank you so much for the sub. Please enjoy all of your emotes. What? Hello, Cheryl. Essie?
Was not my intention. Was not my intention. This was not my intention.
All of her points. Essie, what the fuck? Alright. Yeah, Freyja knows that guy. God.
The gasp!
The gasp! Yeah, I think it wasn't his intention. So, Freyja's trying to restart her router right now. So we're gonna do the same thing we always do when Freyja isn't here. We're gonna watch TikToks together, guys. It's TikTok time. Okay? Because this is my only backup plan. This is all I got. This is all I can do. So, let me move myself over a little bit. God. There we go. Yeah, the post of you and Dig. God. Okay, it's TikTok time. It's TikTok time. We're gonna watch TikToks until Freyja gets here. I think you guys we're gonna go through my likes as usual. I think you guys are really gonna like this first one.
I'm carrying your love with me.
This is, I really relate to her. I really relate to her. This poor girl. I know her pain so badly. God. Oh, this video's good. You can see the tile actually crack. Wait, is Freyja messaging me? Oh, I got kicked out of the Discord call because I was alone in it for more than 5 minutes.
He's crying.
Oh, look at
He
this!
has tears in his eyes.
Look at his little bug eyes.
We like to fuck off.
Oh.
He's crying.
Oh, this is so cool. Look how much detail. Like, this looks so good, and they're doing it with just paint. Freyja kicked me? Rude, this bitch! I'm gonna yell at her when she comes back. But yeah, I'm like impressed that they make it look this good and this close to the movie. I'm like, that would be such a fun Halloween costume. Did anybody play this game as a kid? God, it's so funny.
This character is blue and has the coolest
Oh no,
and
this one's also a call out for Freyja.
Do you have any gruff father figures that are traumatized with hearts of gold? Please, for the love of God, do you have any gruff father figures that are...
This character is blue and has the coolest outfit.
Oh god, this one. I can't imagine doing this in cosplay, what the heck? But the Kobeni cosplayer made this so much funnier. Oh my god. Poor Kobeni. Oh god, this one. This makes me so like uncomfortable in the funniest way. Wait, is that bitch Freyja calling me? Hello?
Oh.
Hello! You're interrupting TikToks. Go away.
Okay, bye.
Get out. Fuck her. Anyways. Let's look at this guy dressed as Dream. Get her out of here, yay! Okay, last one, because look at this baby! Ah! It's so cute! Alright, let's let her back. Have you earned your place back in?
Are the TikToks over?
Unfortunately, yes. I suppose I have no choice but to play games with you now. But no, I'm glad you were able to come back. I hope everything's good with your internet now.
Thank you. Turns out unplugging it and plugging it back in just works. Can I be a bitch?
Oh no.
Are you gonna say change the resolution of your thing? Because no, you can't be a bitch. You're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Oh, Freyja.
I'll fix it later.
God. Here, I'll make her a little bit smaller. That'll at least help a little bit here. There we go. Yay, Freyja! We're back at the house in Fata Morgana.
Yeah. It's okay, yes, you're allowed to be a bitch. I'm just being a pain for no reason.
You're just being a bitch back.
I'm just being a bitch for just because.
Bitch to bitch communication.
Mm-hmm.
God. But oh my gosh, we're back with the house in Fata Morgana tonight. Yay!
Let's go!
Woo! Oh my gosh.
I feel like it's been forever since we last played.
It's only been a week. Or like, I guess technically 2 weeks. We had 1 week off. Yeah. Whatever you're drinking, put it down. What?
Whatever I'm shaking?
You're drinking. Are you drinking something?
Oh yeah, I was drinking a tea. Ready?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. But yes.
We drinking, fellas.
We drinking.
Some chai tea.
Yummy. I have a little bit of bubble tea left. I meant to have it for stream, but I already drank most of it. So we'll see how long it lasts.
You know, Aqua, the next time I see you in person, I have some secret goods for you.
What the fuck?
Related to bubble tea.
Oh, okay. Fucking
Yeah,
Asterix.
It'll be good. Asterix, please.
Oh my god. This bitch. No, it's
right?
funny.
You're the clown nose, I understand. Where's yours? Good question.
Yeah. Hello, Dick. Good to see you. You made it just in time for Freyja and I to do our recap.
Scrumptious Dig, how's it
Scrumptious
going?
Dig. Oh yeah,
Scrumptious.
don't bother your stomach if you're recovering from food poisoning. That's rough, Snom.
Oh, no.
I've been there. It is not fun. Not
It's
fun
not.
at all. Oh my gosh.
My gosh.
My gosh.
Just drink water. Just drink
Yeah.
Wawa. Wawa good.
Wawa good.
Ginger tea.
Mm-hmm.
Wawa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck happened last time you played?
Mel's on our side now.
Yeah.
Right, yes. So in the story of the house in Fata Morgana, for anyone new or anybody just looking to catch up on what happened since last time, refresh your memory. Let's see. Oh, you got the dogs ready? If the rabbit keeps acting up, good to know. You might need to release them. You might need to release them.
Just try.
But yes, in this visual novel, we have discovered the true identity of the witch who cursed the mansion.
Wow.
Wow.
Meow.
Wow. But yes, we know about the witch Morgana who cursed the mansion and all the characters who have been, basically reincarnated in it over the course of over 1,000 years. Oh my god.
Wait.
And so we have ended up going back in time to try and save Morgana before she dies, locked in the tower. and, becomes a witch and curses the men to eternal suffering for what they did to her. So
Yeah, we've got 3 days.
Yes.
3 days. We're on technically the end of day 2, right?
Yes. So she cursed, to answer Mika's question, she cursed Mansion-kun because three very, very questionable men basically locked her up in the tower of the mansion because they all believed, including her, that she was a saint and had special saint's blood that could cure the sick, and they were basically draining her in the mansion to sell her blood as medicine. And when she finally died, her spirit became very vengeful and turned into a witch, and she decided that she was going to curse all of them for eternity. And we've managed to go back in time to undo her curse. Yeah, I kind of deserved. Kind of deserved.
Yeah.
Like, I can't say she's wrong, you know?
Exactly,
Yeah.
I agree.
That's rough, buddy.
It's rough.
Rough.
The ball's hardened.
Oh my god.
Sorry. The ball's hardened. I can't
ball's
hear
hardened.
these, but I just saw the ball's hardened. Asterix the Swift used 15 bits to play the ball's hardened.
The ball's hardened. God.
Yeah.
But yes, we have managed to convince one of the men, he's more of like a teenage boy, named Mel. We convinced him to undo what he's done and help us get Morgana out, which was kind of simple because he was more blackmailed into it than anything. But next we've got to try and convince a foreign swordsman to help us out. And he's already come. We had a wonderful dinner with him where he threatened us because he knows we're up to something. And, we know that he's like basically a really scary guy who really likes murder. So if he had an excuse to kill us, he would love to. So that's scary. And Kobes, hello! Good to see you! I look cool in that emote. I always look cool.
Oh yeah, it's true. You always do look cool.
Yeah. But basically, we know because we saw like the characters' future lives, how they'll be reincarnated. We know that the swordsman in his next life is involved with like the next life of the nun in like the mansion's church right now. That they become lovers in their next life. So we're assuming, kind of based on like, okay, their previous like lives seem to resemble each other, so we're assuming he and the nun are involved, but they're both insisting that they're like, that they're not, especially the nun. And I mean, kind of for fair reason, because even if they were, that would be against the rules. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta be quiet about if you're in a relationship, because you're not supposed to be in a relationship if you're a nun.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, I forgot to have my background music on. That's fine though. But yeah, if you're a nun, you're not supposed to be in a relationship, so even if they are connected, they wouldn't, say it to us, but that's our only avenue. And we, it's the night of the second day. We only have one more day to try and, save Morgana. So this is tough.
Yeah.
And yeah, nuns can't have a relationship. Sounds like none of their business. They can have none of that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So yeah.
Exactly.
We're at a tense point. We're running out of time, and only one of the 3 men has agreed to let Morgana out. Yeah, just don't get caught. Easy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Clap.
All right. Oh, that was loud.
I'm telling you now. I have plans that I cannot share with you right now because the haters will sabotage me.
Oh my god. I have plans. Okay. As always, feel free to let me know how the sound balancing is. We have discovered many times that this game does not have the greatest sound mixing in the world, and some songs are very loud, some are very quiet. So, always good to know. Oh right, and we were about to go to bed, and there was somebody at our window. There was a hand, and we left off at the container of what's this hand? Who's this?
We don't know.
We don't know. I know. Is it lawn arms, Freyja?
I hope so. Sorry, my cats are being cats in the background, so if you hear them, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I like to hear the baby noises.
The whole scratching and the eating and the bouncing and the but yeah, let's figure out what this hand is. I'm a little bit spooked.
Your love is spooky.
Definitely long arms.
Yeah. Spooky. Just in time for Halloween.
Yeah.
Alright, do you want to be the mysterious voice until we figure out who it is?
Ah, damn it, there's something in there. Someone in there.
Something. Someone.
Someone. It's a ghost.
Oh yes, and we have a psychic connection with our ghost girlfriend inside our head. The main
Yeah.
character, Michelle, is the only one who can walk around and talk to people, but Giselle, his girlfriend, can basically see through his eyes and talk to him in his head, and they can try and figure out what to do together.
There they go.
The baby Scotland.
There's a ghost out there. Get away from the window. Hurry, you don't want it to possess you.
Calm down. Your screams startled me far more than anything.
How am I supposed to calm down? We have to go find Melon and get another room. We can't stay in this one any longer. No way.
Asterix's gonna redeem bald Freyja so many times. I hope you're excited, Freyja, to be
God,
bald.
No.
I don't think it was a ghost. In fact, I'm going after them. Who you gonna call?
There's something strange in the neighborhood.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
What? No, you can't be serious. Michelle!
Poor Giselle. Although it's
so
really funny
stressed
when
out.
she's kind of a ghost herself right now. But she's still scared. Aw. I'm pretty sure they went this way.
Let's go back to the mansion. You're chasing a ghost. You're out of your mind.
Please don't eat my ass, spirits.
Please.
Please. You know, now that I think about it, she's essentially a ghost herself, afraid of another ghost. I forgot they even brought that up. I think I saw movement in the bushes over there. Is this the one?
Wait, who's Maria? It was me, right?
Yeah, you were Maria. If you guys were here for earlier in the playthrough, for the third door, you'll remember Maria was the childhood friend and the housemaid of the master of that era, who plotted against him, turned him against his wife so that he'd, you know, basically drive her insane, and then tried to kill him and was killed by him instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so...
Quite a fun time that was.
Yeah, I remember she was very popular with chat.
Yeah!
It was
I love
something else.
Maria. You found me. Is that who I think it is? Be a good boy and pretend you never saw me, got it? I'm off.
Hold on. Girl, wait, your boobies, they're gonna fall out.
They're gonna fall out!
Every time I see her outfit, I'm like, girl, lace that up, tie a knot
Lace
at the
it
top!
up!
They're gonna fall out! Stop, please. I want to talk to you.
You stop. Why are you chasing me? For the record, I wasn't breaking in for nefarious reasons. So you don't need to take me to the guards.
I'm not going to report you. All I want to do is talk.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Well, I do, so please stop.
What's your deal anyway? You some kind of creep?
No!
How the hell's a man chasing a woman down a dark road not a creep?
I mean, that is a little hard to defend yourself against. Dig thinks she could do against with a little less laces? Yeah, just cloth. Cover it all up totally. You're right, Dig. Can't have any of that out here.
Nope.
As if you look any less suspicious.
Screw off and stop chasing me, damn it.
Then stop running. Why are you running?
Ah! Is someone there? I don't know who this is. I don't know who it is. Perfect. Help! Please, I'm being chased by a strange man.
Depends. What are you?
He's going to do terrible things to me.
Uh-oh.
Awkward.
This is so awkward.
Is this as bad as it looks?
Mm-hmm. It's worse.
What's going on here?
Right, the nun is so pretty. Oh, wait a minute. Don't do anything rash. I can explain I'm completely innocent.
Maria?
Well then.
Things are suddenly looking better for us.
So it would seem.
What are you doing here, Maria?
Without the proper attire, come on, she's totally proper. Look at her.
Wait, are you... Is that you, Pauline? What? They know each other? And she called her...
So I was right. That is your name.
That is my earthly name. It is not who I am now.
Yeah, if you saw that much thigh in these times, you'd be taken away. It would be
true.
pretty scandalous to see a woman walking around like this.
I am Marie. I no longer go by that name.
Oh yeah, because don't nuns take like on a new name when they enter a convocation?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That would explain that.
A more saintly name.
Mhm.
Marie? That's your name? That's a fucking laugh. You joking? I'm not. That outfit, you become a nun or something? That part of the gang? That's why you call yourself Marie, huh?
Yes, they are all called nun.
Name suits you a hell of a lot better than me.
It's very funny hearing Freyja go between like sweet and polite and then kind of crass like this.
The Virgin Mary's namesake grows up to be a whore, while sweet little Pauline grows up to be a genuine Virgin Mary. What do you say? Want to take my earthly name and I'll take yours? You don't have to be so crude.
This seems like it could go south very quickly. The girls are fighting!
The girls are fighting! That reminds me, I heard word there was a Saintess or whatever at the church here. That you? Saintess, huh? That's just what people call me. I don't actually consider myself a saint. Pure as ever, I see. If it were me, I'd let them put me up on that pedestal, bask in their worship for a while. Then swipe all the ties and get the hell out.
Good for her.
You're unbelievable, Maria. Oh, I'm just kidding. Don't take what I say so seriously. What did you come here for, Maria? That's what whores do. We come and go.
Freyja would know all about that.
What the heck? Says you. We're anywhere and everywhere, and then we're gone. You do realize this is a church, right? I know. Sacred ground, no place for a dirty old prostitute like me. I'm going to hell, yada yada.
I'm sorry, Freyja. The opportunity was there. I had to take it.
It's okay, you're forgiven. I didn't say that. I would prefer you refrained from working on church property.
You can have sex with your clients, but just not here, please.
Not here!
Not
please.
in the church.
I was on my way out, in fact. But then that white-haired dude came after me.
Hey. I do believe you tried to break into my room first.
What? You keep your mouth shut. You tried to break in? What for? What's it matter what for? I'm a whore. Maybe someone hired me. Or maybe I came to pillage the tithe box.
Was it the Lord? Is that who you came to see? Because they were connected in their future lives.
Yeah! Huh? Why would you assume the Lord of all people? There are plenty of other men in need of my services.
I thought there might be something between you two.
There's nothing between us.
She didn't say that right away. Suspicious.
Oh, these. My boobies. My massive fucking titties. My super stuffed milkies. My honker bonker doinky boinkies.
My hungry donkey boinky donkeys.
God. You know, services.
You
A
know.
nice massage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's denying their connections to each other. So, since you're here, Maria, do you want to stop by my place for a bit? So you can grill me about what I'm here for?
Oh, dig. You and Asterix can both be booby-obsessed freaks.
Congratulations. No, I will admit I'm curious, but if you don't want to talk about it, I won't try and force you.
Asterix, don't tell me you haven't thought about Estinian's titties like that. Don't tell me you haven't.
You're right.
That would be a lie.
You're right.
I know it.
We just haven't seen each other in so long. I'm sure we've got plenty to catch up on. Come on, surely you can stay for tea at least.
Tea party.
It's okay, me too, Asterix.
What?
Yeah. I mean, if I of all people have thought about Estinian's titties, then you know Asterix would for sure.
The truth come out. Freyja, who
Who's
else's
not thinking
titties?
about Estinian's titties? Everybody is.
I mean, I also am, so I can't fight this, but it's a lot
Yes,
more you
he
say.
is.
He's not even high on your list of men!
I know, but they're still there. He still thinks about them sometimes.
What
They're
up?
pretty impressive.
How much do you think about them compared to Thancred's titties? Or
Oh, not
Emmerich?
as much. Not as much.
What about compared to Asahi's titties?
Oh god, I haven't even thought about Asahi's. Asahi's just a coconut bowl.
You love him, but he's not even worth the titty thoughts.
Yeah, it's not the titty. It's not the worth the titty thoughts. No.
I see.
Oh? Yeah, he is a stick. It's true. He is a stick.
Yeah, he has
with a
no
coconut head.
titties. There's nothing
No
to put your
titties.
face on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
You're forgiving of
Please
it.
show me this. please show me this picture later, Asterix. No feet either. Oh my god.
Yeah, right. He makes up for it with his feet. That's why you like him, Freyja.
No!
Isn't that right? Aw.
Mm.
Oh, Freyja.
No.
Yeah.
They don't call you the Saint Test for nothing, huh?
She just starts reading the game. Yeah, to get away from it.
You'll even invite a whore into your house for friendly chit-chat. I wish you'd stop calling me that.
That's you to me, Freyja.
I wish you'd stop calling me a whore, Aqua. friend who I haven't seen in years.
Please do make the cursed image, Gerald.
Oh god, I'm scared. It's only natural to want to catch up, is it not?
They're old friends?
Not sure that it exactly applies to us, you know. But sure, why not? Though to tell you the truth, I have no idea what the hell we'd even talk about, so I'll agree to come on one condition. White hair here comes with.
Yeah, Michelle, go to the girls' tea party.
Let's
Who,
go!
me?
You can't let this opportunity go! Now that we know the nun is Pauline, we might be able to get more out of her.
That's fair, but still.
I'm not sure how comfortable I am bringing a man into the house with only girls.
And I'm not sure how comfortable I am going. I love him. He's such a dummy shut-in.
He is so cute. What's the big deal? You afraid he might turn feral?
No, he'll just be really anxious the whole time.
No, he ain't that kind of guy. You've got nothing to worry about. Something tells me he's spoken for already.
You seem to trust me quite a bit for someone you just met.
Not so much trust, more like the air you give off.
Oh, my vibe.
Your vibe, yeah.
Air.
You don't look like you've got the balls to do it.
What did you just say? Damn it. That stings worse than she has any way of knowing. Oh, yeah, that's kind of like a double punch. No, you're reminding him of his trauma.
Oh, God!
Oh, no.
Michelle needs a vibe check right now, it's true.
Poor Michelle. It's fine, Michelle. We love you even if you don't have balls.
It's
So
true.
does Giselle.
Yeah! Don't let it get to you. There's nothing you could do about that. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on, get your butts moving. Okay.
I'm not sure I like where this is going. Giselle's right, though. This could be a good chance to get some new information. Huh? What is it?
I just remembered.
Something vital?
She called me a creep! In the third door, she kept calling me a creep. Giselle's so cute! It just occurred to me now that she was talking about me like that behind my back. I can't believe she would do that!
Let it slide for now. It's something she does in the future, after all.
I'm not a creep, am I?
Well, considering what you were like at the time, I can't really blame her for thinking that. Michelle!
Michelle, no!
Listen, sometimes you just need to be like a weird immortal maid, you know? Let
Yeah,
Giselle
no.
have that.
Yeah.
It was kind of hot of her.
Yeah.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've
Can't
done
believe
this.
you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
I wish I could erase that phase of my life entirely. Even I get the shitters thinking of the maid me.
I honestly don't think it was that bad myself. Oh!
Oh! True wolf. I'll take that as a compliment.
Michelle's a man of culture. Please do.
Yes.
That maid outfit, though, is quite alright.
Yeah!
Man of culture!
He gets it.
He gets it! Oh, hello, dearest Michelle. What brings you here so late? Did you come to see me?
Who's the pipsqueak? She lives here. I took her in.
Oh, it's a strange lady. And she's wearing almost nothing. Are you not cold in that?
Girl, you don't make it in this business worrying about the cold.
Well, what kind of work do you do? Your clothes are really pretty colors, like something a princess would wear.
In a way, I kinda am like a princess. A wicked princess who goes around Maria, she does not need to hear that! Oh, what's the fuss? I'm just giving her a glimpse of the real world. And you think now is the time for that?
This isn't awkward or anything.
Poor Michelle! Also, what's this Dearest Michelle about? You two a thing or something? Seems a bit young for you.
No, that's just what she calls me. That's what I call my brothers. He's my number 2 brother, but we're not related. My real brother's back at the church. He's got the same color hair as me, and we look a little alike.
Oh, really? Must be a pretty good-looking fella if he's related to you.
Of course he is. I wouldn't let him be my brother if he didn't look good. Oh, no.
Oh my god!
That's quite the assertion, Nellie. I love Nellie. She's so funny.
She is! It's so lively in here.
Yeah, Nellie really likes her own Ichans.
It's true. I think I read this.
Oh, did you? Okay. I'm stranded in uncharted territory.
Oh, I bet you're stiff as a board out there. Relax, deep breaths.
You're asking the impossible.
Alright, well, sit down and make yourselves comfortable, everyone. I'll go make some tea and something to snack on while I'm here.
It's a girls' night in! This will be fun! Why is Michelle here, though? You have no idea how much I wish I knew.
Oh, that's not important. But you know what is? 3 girls, 1 guy. That's gotta be rough. Actually, make that 4 girls.
Why would that be rough?
Tell me, you've got 3 girls in 1 room. What do you think they're going to be talking about?
Essie! Essie! How do I time out my own mod? Love. Romance.
And there he sits, all alone in a pink cloud of girl talk.
That sounds uncomfortable.
And we get to watch him twist and squirm.
That sounds like fun. Essie? What do I think? What do they think I am? Their plaything? Is this how chat feels when Prismaria starts going on about fictional men?
Like, oh god, here we go again.
I forget who it was, but I distinctly remember someone, like, at a collab we were doing being like, this sounds like just a girl's sleepover. I didn't just sense you smiling too, did I? Yes!
Oh, no, not at all. I was just thinking I feel kind of bad for you.
Why don't I believe you? We don't have time for this. Morgana's still locked up in that tower even as we speak.
I get where you're coming from, but I don't think this will turn out to be a waste of time. All 3 of them have ties to the men with the keys. We could very well learn something from their conversation that would lead to a breakthrough. So I say we participate, see where it goes. What's this? Already friends, you two?
Yep, I like this new lady a lot.
She's a sweet little girl. What's not to love? You know, that kind of makes me jealous. It took you a long time to warm up to me, Nellie.
What? No, it didn't. I don't think.
I don't know. It felt to me like you were keeping your distance.
Well, you know, it's not easy to work up the courage to talk to a real-life saint.
Oh, Nelly. You know it's not that big a deal. I'm not even really a saint.
Yeah, Maria's a lot more open, and she's kind of, like, easy to joke around with, so...
Yeah. So, what's the conversation?
Love. Romance.
How about your taste in guys?
Oh man,
Oh.
yeah, see, we'll have to... Maybe you should do like a group big sorter once we're all done Endwalker.
Yeah!
Do you have anyone? A crush? A special someone? You do, don't you?
I am a servant of God the Father. So no, I do not have anyone.
Oh, come on. We won't tell, promise. Forbidden love. So romantic. So exciting.
You know, I think you should go first, Nelly.
I like princely boys. My brother is the closest thing to my ideal. Oh, Nelly. Oh, and I mean my real brother. You don't say. And you, Maria? What kind of guys do you like?
Me? I like a nice, subservient man. Someone who knows I'm in charge.
Oh, Maria.
Dummy mommy?
Dummy mommy. Subtlety isn't her strong suit, huh? Why not someone you can always count on? Or encouraging and supportive, or sweet and kind? Someone like that would be...
Guys like that only like Oh, I see what she's saying. Guys like that only light you little tween girls' fires. Things get a little more complicated as you get older. Life stops being quite so simple. What kind of guys do we like?
Oh God. That's a big question.
Unfortunately, I have many types. One of them is, like, you know those, like, really soft characters that are, like, they're usually guys, but they take on, like, the gardening, like, they like gardening, or they like making meals for people, they're, like, really sweet, that kind of thing.
You like male wives?
I really like those like that. Yeah, I like male wives! But I also love, like, the batshit insane ones, so, you know, like, Asai, you know.
Yeah, I feel like... it's hard because, like... Yeah, what I would want in a real-life partner is also very different most of the time from my taste in fictional men. Because I also like some batshit insane guys, right? But obviously you wouldn't want that in real life, you know?
No, exactly.
Yeah. And it's just like... I don't know, it's like... I love all sorts of characters. I do really like kind of, like... reliable, kind ones, but also, you know, the kind of guys who are like just kind of cringe goofballs, you know, are super good.
They're cute too. Yeah.
And then I hate saying this because everyone's gonna laugh, but legitimately I think Grahati is the closest to my ideal.
Yeah, he's really cute. He's really
just like
cute.
he's very sweet, he's very kind, he's very supportive, he's very funny. You know, and like...
He's very interested in you, he's invested.
He cares about you genuinely. He's not afraid to, like, pay you a compliment. And I don't know. And it's like, it's not like, just flattery or anything, either. It's like, he genuinely cares.
Exactly!
So it's just like, oh, man.
If you could choose anybody in the world, it'd be someone like Grahati.
Yeah, I think so. It's like, even if they're like a cringe little nerd like him, as long as, you know, they have that same sort of sweetness inside. I think I'd be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody sweet and who cares about you a lot. I don't know.
But also Mean Girls.
I'm asexual and gay, I don't
Mean
care.
Girls are really good.
Mean Girls!
Am I wrong?
No, we support women's wrongs!
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm a bi disaster. That's all that matters. Me just describing a decent human? Listen. It's like hard to describe what I mean, because I know it really does sound like I'm just describing a nice person, but yeah. Oh, the girls in the game, hello Snick, are discussing their types of men, their ideal types, so we're trying to explain our types too.
What baddie we simping for? All the baddies out there. Also, like the Grim walked in and was like, I missed a lot. Why is that lady's titties and ass out? Let them be out.
Let them be out. It's because she's a whore, Grim. Let her live her life.
Let her live her little whore life.
Yeah.
Life stops being quite so simple. So you start wanting to find someone who will make the daily loaf of shit even a little bit easier to swallow.
Really? I'm not sure I want to grow up anymore.
She's just like you for real.
Yeah, she is the I'm a whore, you idiot fine. She is.
Exactly!
Though I guess that's partly a result of who I am. So who knows? Maybe you'll have it a little better?
I hope so. Okay, now it's your turn, Sister Marie. Your ideal man is one that is a woman. Very progressive of you, Dig. It's
very
nice.
progressive.
Very progressive.
Me? I suppose I could tell you who my favorite angels are.
No, it has to be someone real. You have to have someone.
I already told you. There's someone else who hasn't gone yet.
Yes, this man who's straight is very progressive. Dig, what about you and Nox and Moreno and everything else?
And Fatamaro is going great. Thank you, Snick. I hope your night is also going great.
We have been trapped at girls' night in Fatamoru, so that's very fun.
Yeah.
I can go after that, can't I?
Who else is there?
You know, that's not a half bad idea.
Agreed. I want to know too.
No dodgy answers either.
Yeah, go on. Talk about how much you love Giselle.
Yeah. What? What kind of girl do you like, Michelle? What? You're not supposed to bring me into the conversation.
Lighten up, loosen up, let us have it.
Thank you, Sneck. Any Oilers in chat? Oh, thank you for giving out the gift sub. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, Nox got it. That's awesome. Thank you very much, Asterix. But it's a very complicated, personal matter.
Then how about we make things simple? Turn it into a choice.
Pay to win, baby. A choice?
Of the three of us, who takes the most boxes on your complicated tastes?
Huh?
Oh no, you just gotta ask the worst question.
Don't think too hard about it, just pick one. Me? The teensy tiny one? Or the nun?
Canadians and their hockey.
What'll it be?
What on earth have I gotten myself into? The way they're staring at me. I'm not getting out of this. Alright. I'm gonna run it as a poll. Chat gets to decide.
Yeah,
what
chat,
are we gonna say? Give me a second here. Alright. Yeah, additional votes allowed, so feel free to spam. And then 2, minute poll. We'll do this as a quick one. It should be
poll.
running. If you don't see it, refresh Twitch. Good luck. I'm excited to see what you guys pick. Oh, No Girls has a strong start. Oh boy, somebody's gunning for it.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Somebody is going hard for it, see?
Somebody does want us to say taken. Men said you're gay because you like men. I'm gay because I hate women. We're not the same. God. Oh my gosh.
Who's voting this hard, huh?
Somebody's really going at it.
Mm-hmm.
Who voted Nelly? I think just the single vote for Nelly is really funny to me.
Imagine liking No Girls. Hi, Zoe.
Hi, Zoe. How are you? It's good to see you.
I'll miss you.
Uh-huh. Ooh,
Too hard to vote. How dare you, Asterix? Get
Let
out
him
of the
run his dungeon. Let him run his dungeon. He's got fantasies to final.
Gosh, you're right.
Oh, 3 votes for Maria.
Ah,
We
Maria's
miss you
good
too, Zoe. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
Listen, Zoe, if you ever want to even just chat, feel free to DM us. You know
Yeah,
we're always down
what
to
was
talk
he?
and hang out.
Yeah. You show us. You could like take a picture of like, look at this apple I ate today. You'd be
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, she ate an apple.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, girl.
Girl, look at you go.
Look at you go. Don't make me.
Oh no.
Oh,
Asterix also get part of my my individual rewards for my donathon was like, yeah, I'll make a what are they called? The cameo style video where I can just say something if you want me to. Otherwise, I'll just say whatever I want to. And so Asterix is like, oh, just a general message. But now,
Oh boy.
it's threatening me. Oh god.
Yeah. And alright, No Girls won. Essie rigged it with 102 channel points.
Essie!
Oh my gosh. And Zoe, you would never be a bother. Okay?
Never
I
ever.
promise.
We love Zoe here. In this chat, we love Zoe.
In this chat, we love and appreciate Zoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so we told them we're not interested in women. One man, one jar. What the fuck? Are you talking about Essie? What? What does that mean? What does that even mean?
What?
I'm scared.
Michelle, are you...
What? No. No, I don't know, and I don't know if I want to know. No, I didn't mean it like that. I only said that because I thought it would be disrespectful to you to choose any of them. Hence, I'm not interested.
I kind of get what you're trying to say, yes.
I don't know, Freyja, should we Google it?
No!
But it's making me curious!
You can Google it if you would like to. Well, not on Twitch.
Well, no, I'm not gonna show it on Twitch.
I might know, but oh god.
It's on IMDb.
Oh no.
Has one positive review.
Oh god. Oh. You're sensitive to blood. Don't look. Fair.
Oh, if it's actually bloody and stuff. Okay, I think from what it pulled up, I get the idea. I think I get the idea now. That's enough exploring the internet for today.
Thank you, internet. Goodbye.
I kind of get what you were trying to say, yes, but your choice of words is really asking to be misinterpreted. Oh, you swing that way? I'm sorry for putting you in such an uncomfortable position.
No, you're not going after my Mel, are you, Michelle? What?
What did I tell you?
That's why you wanted to get close to him, isn't it? Eek! No, that's impure. The two of you together in each other's arms. Roses sprouting up all around you. So slow down, Nellie. Although, that might be better than him putting his hands all over some strange girl. See, I kinda get where Nellie's coming from with this, you know?
Yeah.
Stop, please. It would mean I could keep both of my brothers around for twice the pampering. That actually sounds really nice. Please, for the love of God, stop fantasizing about it.
Michelle's like, please.
Oh, I know. First, we'll need to buy a new house. One where you can have a room to yourselves, so I can stay out of your way. Stop it. You're going to make me sick. I love how much Michelle hates Mel.
You're so funny.
Huh? You mean you don't like Mel then? Absolutely not.
He's a little rat boy.
What about, the Lord's bodyguard? Never! The Lord himself! No more, please. I don't like any of them. I already have a partner, so I'm not interested in anyone else.
And this partner is a man?
Kukushi! Thank you so much for the raid!
Hi, Kukushi!
Let me give you a shout out. Visual novel raid! Oh, you were playing Zero Escape! Hello! That is a great game. How is it going, Kukushi? That's one of my favorite games in the whole world. We love June here.
You're mine!
You're mine!
You're mine! You know, all the time now, I don't, like, I'm so used to hearing, as you say it, the hello Raiders.
Hello
every time
Raiders.
I think about it every time.
Yeah, 999 Peak Fiction. It's so good.
Yeah.
And Freyja, you need to play I, the Somnium Files.
I do, I really do.
You would like it.
I bet so.
Alright, she's a woman.
You know, I might not have had the best reaction at first, but to be honest, I'm pretty okay with it.
We have a hard decision coming up. Good luck, Kukushi. Hope
luck.
you get a good ending.
It can be hard keeping it bottled up when you're around others, so just know you've got me. You can be yourself around.
Aww, Maria's an ally. Or by
Maria
icon,
said
not
gay
really sure.
rights.
She said gay rights.
Yeah. Are you even listening to me?
Love can take many forms.
You too? I'll be happy to help if you change your mind about Mel. I can't take
Nellie's
this anymore.
Nellie was just like, oh, you might be in a relationship? Well, let me just, like, immediately start dreaming about, like, all these scenarios. She's so cute.
Nellie's she's the Fujoshi waiting to happen. If she was in modern day and had access to BL, she'd be a different creature entirely.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for you, but you did kind of bring this on yourself.
Ugh. Now that Michelle's answered, it's your turn.
What? Do I really have to?
You do. Everyone else has answered. Chat, also tell us about your ideal men. Even the cis-straight
chat.
ones in here. Even you
I
cis-straight
got
men. Tell me your ideal men right now.
Right now.
Like I said, I don't have anyone. Oh, don't forget about the tea I made. It's going to get cold.
Yes, it can be fictional. Because that was the majority of me and Freyja's answers too.
That's all I'm interested in. The only men I'm interested
Ryan
in
Reynolds?
is fictional
Oh,
men.
good taste, Mika. Good taste.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it can
Anyway,
be like anything. Straight, by the way.
Yeah.
Straight until Ryan Reynolds walks in to sweep you off your feet.
And you're like, oh no.
You're like, oh. Listen, it would happen to anybody. Nothing wrong with it.
No. Anyway, I'm more interested in catching up with you, Maria, than talking about boys. What happened after you left? I know who exactly Essie's talking about, and I can't wait for her to go off about it. Where's Gerald?
Alright, sure. We can talk about that.
No, I wanted to find out about Pauline's crush!
No!
Damn it, Pauline!
Pauline. An orphanage.
Yep. Neither of us had parents or family, so we were raised in an orphanage.
Yeah, list attributes if you want, whatever's easiest. Beyond the second door, Pauline had a family and seemed to be quite well off. I guess that's not the case here. Aw. So you grew up together then? Sister Marie's never told me about her childhood before.
I don't like to talk about the past. Not the best of memories, after all. I'd say we're both lucky we made it this far in life. You still keep in touch with that shit heap of a director?
Now don't talk about him like that. He's not a bad person.
Yeah, I know. In your mind, everyone's not a bad person.
He isn't, really. But yes, he stops by occasionally to check in. He was the one who set me on the path to becoming a nun. He always was fond of you. Perfect little angel you were. Oh, that was the wrong voice!
Oh, that's fine.
I doubt he liked me more than anyone else.
Compared to you, I was a damn gremlin.
Just like you, Freyja.
Just like me!
Just like everybody in Prismaria.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were a naughty girl, weren't you, Maria?
The naughtiest girl around. I'd throw rocks at the walls, making all these little holes, and one time I even filled the director's shoes with dog shit.
Maria!
That would make anyone angry.
Well, I'm reading chat. Fictional man, you're not actually sure. Everyone is always your son.
Because your faves are so
Yeah.
young. That was funny as I got older and I realized, like, oh, I'm not as, like, in love with the teenage characters now. They're just my children.
They're just right? Exactly. Good humor, both shared hobbies. Bit of a homebody, but push you to go out sometimes. Makes you laugh, and not a morning person because fuck mornings. Yeah!
Good
That's
taste.
cute.
That's very cute.
Yeah. Good treats, good treats.
I wasn't always a little twat, mind you. The director either loved you or hated you. There was no middle ground.
Night owls
And if he-
unite.
Night owls!
Yeah.
And if he didn't like you, life was hell.
Oh my god, mood, Essie, mood.
Right?
As long as you get 8 hours a day, then or however many hours a day, let us work anytime we want to.
Literally.
Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gerald. Thank god. I mean, what?
Gerald? What?
Essie?
What was Essie tweeting about last night? I didn't see this. What was... I'm scared. I'm a little scared.
I have to go back and look at these
Yeah,
later.
we're gonna look at
Or
the
Essie
stream.
could just DM me. No! Oh my god, Essie, DM me later!
He'd make you go without supper or force you to sleep outside. Shit like that.
It was sus? I believe it.
That's awful. It was a late night fever dream? You have a lot of those, Essie.
It's true.
I had no idea he was doing that to you. You could have said something. Like that would have made a difference. You adored the damn director. You never would have believed me over him. Once you put your trust in someone, you refuse to believe they could be anything less than perfect. Once you put your trust in someone, No, I said that completely blinded by faith. I don't... You do.
The girls are
The
fighting.
only reason... The girls are fighting! The only reason you're willing to believe me now is because it's been so long. And there are other people here. Called out!
Oh, no, I see getting dragged in chat and Pauline getting dragged in game. There's so much.
It's rough out here.
This would probably be a good time to step in, Michelle. Change the subject or something. I feel kind of bad for her.
So, how long were you two together?
Until we were around 10, I think? Does that sound about right? It sounds about right, yeah. I got fed up with everything and ran off. Ended up at a brothel. Been a whore ever since. It's been, what, 10 years now? I'm practically a veteran.
Did you like life at the brothel better than the orphanage, Maria?
Between the two, I'd take the brothel any day.
Bands!
God, wanna buy more followers? No.
No, we don't.
Thank you for that, Freyja.
You're welcome.
There, I've got friends and colleagues. Although, I did lose a whole bunch of them 4 years ago.
4 years ago?
I remember hearing word of a brothel raided by bandits around that same time. Was that where you worked, Maria? Yep, and what a nightmare that was.
The only veterans I support are veteran whores. The real troops! Let's go, Snack. You got this.
The emote really makes that.
It does!
Why not go after some noble's estate, or the damn lord for that matter?
A brothel raided by bandits 4 years ago.
What's the matter? Trying to make those forehead wrinkles permanent?
I know I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm beginning to think Maria might have had some contact with Morgana in life as well.
Oh?
4 years ago would make Morgana 12, and where was she then? I have a question for you, Maria. Was there a girl by the name of Morgana at that brothel?
You know Morgana?
So my suspicion was right.
Yeah, Morgana was there. Me and the other girls looked after her together. But after the bandits raised the place, I never saw her again. What a travesty that was. It was chaos. Only a handful of us even survived.
A real ace attorney.
I figured she'd either been sold or killed off or sold off somewhere. But if you know her, that means she's alive, right?
Yeah, Morgana thought that everyone died.
Yeah.
That's great to hear. I've been worried about her ever since.
Aw. Michelle, Morgana's the Saintess's name, isn't it? That's what you told me.
Huh? Saintess?
That's right, Nellie. That is indeed the name of the person who performed your miracle. And she's locked up in the tower now.
Locked up? You told Nellie all that nonsense too, Michelle?
It's not nonsense. Mel told me everything. It's all true.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh, we're really about to get in it. He feels terrible about what he's done, but he can't set her free by himself.
Not you two.
We need the other 2 keys. The Lord has one, and his bodyguard has another. After learning the truth, I knew I had to tell you. But I was too afraid you wouldn't believe me. And if you didn't believe me, something bad might happen to Mel. Oh.
It's not good to tell lies, Nellie. And the same goes for your brother as well.
Pauline, please. What?
Please! The Lord stores his valuables in that tower.
Have you ever seen it?
Mm-hmm. That's why it's locked up and he can't get in. Or are all three of you after his wealth?
Of course not! Oh, thank you for the posture check, Essie.
Oh, thank
no
you!
No more shrimping.
No more shrimping. And you, Michelle, you need to stop planting these strange suspicions and...
See, this is exactly what I was talking about. You haven't changed one bit.
No, Gerald, stop shrimping.
Stop shrimping!
Stop it. We command.
You won't even give someone the time of day if they're saying anything that contradicts someone you've decided you trust.
Uh-oh.
Can they, the watchtower, was it? And can you not bust the door down? I'm still lost as hell there. Here. But the long and short of it is Morgana might be in that tower.
She is, yes. It might be possible to break down the door with a dozen or so people to help, but that's infeasible. Besides, opening the door isn't our only objective.
So, we need the other keys.
Correct.
It's not true.
He would never do that to someone.
Listen, I named it Shrimp because I'm a fish, so I shrimp, I don't simp.
Yeah!
It's shrimping.
You're so cute. People think he's scary and mean, but they're wrong. He's a sweet, respectable man. He would never lock up an innocent girl.
Even though everyone else is saying he would.
If I don't believe in him, then who will?
Oh. So you are more than acquaintances. Cut. If you really have that much faith in his goodness, then tell us that after you've seen what he's done. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Pauline.
Assuming, hypothetically, there really is someone in that tower. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm a nun. I have no real authority here.
But you could convince him, Pauline.
Yeah! I'm just a pretty face.
Nevertheless, he started this to help you. So if you tell him to stop, he might actually listen. Please, Sister Marie, help us set the Saintess free.
Your ability to trust someone so completely is actually pretty amazing.
Are you talking about the emote Dig mentioned? Mika, it's called Aqua Shrimp, because I call my simping shrimping since I'm a fish.
But if you let it turn into blind faith, it'll come back and bite you in the ass.
Could I please ask the two of you to leave? Pauline!
No, don't kick us out!
No.
An old friend of mine might be being held prisoner right now.
Thank you for the thirsty redeemed snack. Alright, I'm gonna finish with my bubble tea. This might be noisy. Get ready for some ASMR.
Oh boy.
I'm trying to get this last little... this last bubble.
The struggle!
I got it.
Good job!
I got the last pearl.
And you expect me to just scamper on home? Go.
Right, the pearls are so good.
Mm-hmm.
She is a little too innocent, perhaps, but I don't think her faith is entirely blind. You are a woman who is capable of making decisions for herself. I know you are. Yes, you've placed your complete faith in one man, but that hasn't stopped you from considering what you should do with your own life. You are never short-sighted.
We only met yesterday. What could you possibly know about me? Give me some time until tomorrow.
Pauline, we saw your whole next life.
Yeah! Time to think about what to do.
As you wish. I remember when we were playing then, Pauline was a fan favorite too.
She's so good. Oh my
Chat
god,
loved
it's so
her.
sad thinking about her.
Oh no, what happened to her in her next life is so sad.
It's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
So, is all that really true?
It is.
How do you know any of that, though?
Because... what story should I go with this time? Should I use the letter again?
Forget it. That's not important. The pipsqueak ain't one to go throwing around accusations like that for shits. Point is, I'll take your word for it. And if we get the door open and it turns out there's no one there, no harm done.
So you believe me?
You're not lying, are you?
No, I'm not.
Then that's that. Frustrating part is, winning over a whore isn't going to get you very far towards fixing anything.
Gomez doesn't know how to feel. It's
Liz.
a lot. It is a very striking outfit. Very catches your attention. That's not true. Just knowing you believe me is reassuring.
If you say so.
Could I ask you something? You did come here in search of the Lord, didn't you? He has the third key, without which we cannot get into the tower. And my gut tells me you're the one who's going to make that possible.
Why would you think that?
Because you have a very strong connection to him. You may think I sound crazy, but your souls are inextricably bound together. In your next life, you're going to try to fucking kill him, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You hated his guts.
Don't even joke.
You had a whole villain speech about how you hated him and everything.
It's true.
She was pretty hot during it. She also had
really
her titties
was.
out
Can we
during
go
that
back?
part. Maybe I could find a CG.
God, I love this game. Like, now that we're almost at the end of it, I'm like, wow, so much happened. There were so many good scenes.
Oh my god,
so many good characters.
I found the CG from that part when Maria was... Remember when she was trying to kill Jacopo and she also had titties out? Good for her. Good times.
That's a girl, boys.
I know it sounds, but that's the only way.
Okay, you got me.
Bye, Cheryl. Thank you for coming by.
Goodbye, Cheryl. Take care.
I'm done lying. You're right. I came here looking for the Lord. There's rumors going around saying he's been seen coming in and out of the church here. So I figured I'd take the opportunity to cave his fucking skull in.
See, it's just like your past and future lives, your souls are the same.
Exactly. She
Just
shot
didn't
me, I
want
would
to kill
think
him.
her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You what?
What you gonna do about it? Call the guards on me?
No, I won't. But tell me, why do you want to kill him?
Why? What, are you not from around here? Well, you should know he's one hell of an aggressive ruler. I won't deny he's done wonders for the economy. The city is a great place to be if you're a merchant. Taxes are lower than anywhere else, and all you need is enough money and you can buy citizenship. But for the people who've lived here their whole lives, the poor, the peasants, those who need the most help, it's only getting harder to stay afloat. The gap's getting bigger by the day. While the main street's looking lavish and lively, people are literally starving to death in the back streets. He tore down this vineyard that's been around for generations to make room for more shops. And sure, you can import some damn fine wine from some other city. But where does that leave everyone who can't afford it?
Backstreet Boys, alright! Alright!
Am I original?
Yeah!
Am I the only one?
Yeah!
Am I sexual?
Yeah!
Am I everything you need? You better rock your body right. God, I love that song.
It's so good.
So good. That reminds me, in the third door, he ran some other company's factory out of business for his own profit. Different businesses, same practices. Giselle?
The merchants, especially those that came in from other cities, get treated like kings, but the Lord still has plenty of enemies.
I see. So you're someone who doesn't think highly of him, then?
Pretty much.
What would killing one man accomplish, though?
Not much, probably. It made me feel a hell of a lot better, though.
Do you not actually know the Lord in person, then?
I've met him before, so I know who to look for. But that's about it. There's none of this, what you call it? Inextricably linked souls crap. No fucking thank you.
Maria says she's met him, and Morgana mentioned seeing prostitutes at the Lord's Manor when she was first taken there. Could she have been one of them, then?
Changing the subject a bit, there's something I wanted to ask you about Pauline. Frankly, her being a nun, it doesn't make a damn lick of sense to me.
What do you mean?
I mean, this isn't what she wanted with her life. When we were kids at the orphanage, she wasn't exactly this pillar of faith. We said grace before our meals, but only because those were the rules. All ceremony, nothing more to it.
She appears to be quite devout to me.
I'm thinking something had to have made her that way, forced her into that role. The girl I knew was pretty unexceptional. Had her head in the clouds, though, so we never really got along. But she was always talking about how, when she left the orphanage, she'd find the perfect man, fall in love, get married. You could practically see the hearts in her eyes. They'd buy a comfortable house, have a few kids, maybe get a dog. It'd be a happy family. Warm, peaceful.
Hello, Karama! How are you doing tonight? Good to see you.
Yeah.
And every time she told me this, I'd snort and tell her she needed to get herself a more original dream, at which point she'd start crying and calling me mean.
Oh, Maria. Wow. Maria was an impressively jaded 10-year-old girl.
Yeah, for real?
She was a girl in love with love. And now she's a bloody nun. I guess it kind of makes sense as an extension of her unwarranted trust shtick. But I mean, come on. Surely she could have chosen someone better to put that trust in. Anyway, I guess I'm trying to get at is...
Thanks, Liz.
Thank you for the clip, Kabas.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to get at is, as unreceptive as she was back there, she wasn't doing it maliciously. Not that I have any right to defend her after all the shit I gave her about it.
You know, you're making it very hard to tell whether you like her or not.
Don't think too hard about it. Just sticking up for an old acquaintance.
cute.
Very cute.
Anyway, I think I'll head back. As concerned as I am about Morgana, there ain't much I can do. Guards aren't gonna believe the ramblings of some whore, especially not when she's making accusations about the damned lord. That part's gonna be the real bitch, I figure. If there's anything else I can do, let me know. You can find me at the brothel in town. Well, I'm off.
It's late. I'm not sure how safe it is for you to be wandering around in the dark alone. Maybe I should accompany you?
Don't worry. This is my home turf. And besides, if someone did attack, I'm pretty sure I could outrun you. And overpower you at that.
She right.
The worst part is she's probably right.
Mm-hmm.
But... oh boy. Time for another decision, chat.
Oh, chat!
Are we gonna walk Maria home? Okay. Another poll. It is running. Feel free to refresh if you don't see it. Yeah. I'm curious what you guys think we should do.
I'm also curious. Enjoy your lurk, Kukushi!
Yes, have a good lurk, Kukushi. I see some votes for yes to walk her home. Asterix says it's the right thing to do, but if she's gonna be pushed against it... Interesting. Hard to say. Yeah, refresh. Sometimes Twitch is annoying.
Yeah.
3 votes to walk her home. Works down good. I'm glad, Kobez. Oh, Twitch. What I would give.
Good old Twitch.
Twitch is a functional website.
Sometimes you gotta take the hint and not go. That's also true.
Alright. Yeah, even if she's against you, walk her home if she isn't aggressively against it, especially given her profession and the time of the era. That's a good point. Essie says, ah. Good points, Essie. Good points. Very well thought out. Right. Poll's almost up. Give it a few more seconds to see if anybody has a last second vote. And yes, let's walk her home. It's better to be safe. I feel better knowing you made it back safely.
I'm telling you, I don't need an escort.
Freyja's cat also made a good point.
Yeah. Right, Nana? She's gone.
But if you insist, you're welcome to accompany me. The brothel's in the back streets. If you want, you can even stay for a bit. Have a little fun.
I think I'll have to pass.
Maybe one day you'll get that stick out of your ass.
That was like my job here is done. Giselle. Giselle.
What? Hold on. What is it?
You've been so quiet, I was getting concerned. It's good to know you're still there.
I guess I sort of dozed off for a bit. I'm fine though, no need to worry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just, remind me what's going on, would you?
You're positive nothing's wrong?
Positive as positive can be. I promise I just nodded off.
I just convinced Maria to let me escort her back to the brothel.
Seriously?
Should I not have offered?
I didn't think you were thoughtful enough to accompany a lady home at night. What just hell?
That's a low blow. I thought that's what Didier would have done, so that's what I did.
Ah, I see. Well, make sure she gets back safely then.
I will.
Yo, you just gonna stand there? Get moving or I'll leave you in the dust.
Slowpoke.
Little punk.
Cute.
I'm so worried.
You're worried? What for?
What do you think, chat? Do you think Giselle's fine? She's been kind of quiet. I don't know. I'm worried.
That's normal.
It's normal?
Yeah, Giselle's totally quiet. She's a totally quiet person, right?
Either she is pissed or something's happening.
Yeah.
She's fading and losing memory and shit. Yeah, I'm worried!
He's fine. Nothing bad ever happens in the house in Fata Morgana.
Nothing bad ever happens.
Never
You're right.
ever.
Alright, this should do. The back streets aren't particularly welcoming to new faces popping up and wandering around after dark. I wouldn't want you to get mugged on your way back.
I have never lied in my entire life, Asterix.
You have to believe that voice of hers. It's the voice of an angel.
I don't need that on my conscience right now.
When have I ever lied? Alright. Out of curiosity, is the brothel you work at now the same one that was attacked 4 years ago?
No, different place. Unless someone's done something with it, the one from 4 years ago is still abandoned. I've thought about fixing it up, getting everyone back together. There's not many of us left, and, well, I'm not even sure I want to go back there myself, you know?
Understandable. What was Morgana like when she was there?
Good idea, Kobe's. That's the only way to cope.
Freyja's lied more times than you can count.
What? When have I ever lied to you?
This isn't a lie, but there was the time you let him drown.
That's different! Also, I saved him afterwards.
After
What
he
is it?
after they've already drowned.
Okay, you're right. Okay, you win there.
I'm not sure what to tell you. She never talked much, so we're not sure she even liked being around us.
I can assure you
You were
she
drowning for a
did.
week, you were fine.
She's told me her time at the brothel was one of the few chapters of her life she remembers fondly. Oh, thank you for the luck feature, I redeem.
If that's true, that's great to hear.
Here we go.
There he is!
No, Freyja considers your feelings very dearly. She's thinking about them, she holds them close to her heart. Freyja's the second nicest member of Prismaria after Grimm.
Who's the first? Oh, after Grim.
Yeah, Grimm.
That's fine.
Grimothy.
There were times I thought maybe we should take her to an orphanage somewhere. But, well, you know how my experience living at one of those went, so, yeah. But at the same time, it's not like a bunch of whores were gonna make better parents. So I was never really sure what the right thing to do was.
Because you
That's because
deserve
Freyja
it,
goes
Asterix.
mad with power.
That too.
And then after the raid, well, I felt like shit. She didn't have to be there, but I stupidly thought it was a good idea to keep a little girl in the lawless back streets.
I can't tell you what the best choice would have been. Freyja can take you to an orphanage. You know what? You're so valid. I respect you.
You're so valid.
That is so valid. That is a cultured take. That is a smart take. I think you're right and you should say it.
Uh-huh.
But I can tell you her time with you changed her for the better. So you don't You don't need to feel guilty about choosing to keep her there.
This is so sweet!
I think a lot about how Morgana said that she kind of considered the prostitutes there like sisters, even though she came in super religious and thought like horribly of them. How she just like, it changed her so much, and how she like realized that she really loved these girls, and like, you know, the slave boy who was always nice to her and brought her the medicine every day, and
right? Family!
She loved them.
She needs to know that they're still alive, some of them.
At least Maria is.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me about Morgana in more detail?
It's a bit late tonight, so how about tomorrow? Got a little something I want to give you, too.
Oh?
It's nothing much, but you'll see. I'll sneak into the courtyard again tomorrow night.
It's a date! Alright. I'll meet you there then.
Anyway, I'm off. Actually, one last thing before I go. Take this.
Giselle's gonna be pissed. What? A knife?
To protect yourself. You sure don't look like you're carrying anything.
Michelle, what's that you've got there? A knife!
A knife!
No! Sadly, people who are nice usually carry shadows in their hearts as well.
No!
No! For I figured they themselves know best that being nice for the sake of being nice and not expecting something comes a long way. I agree with that, and I think that's something you see a lot in this story, where even when Mel, like, assumed that, you know, Michelle is the way he is, because he had, like, a perfect pampered life, but we know that Michelle's life was actually really terrible, and, you know, everything that he does that's nice and kind is, like, an active choice that he really works towards, and I like them showing that, you know. I think that's a very nuanced kind of take for a story to have, because being nice and being good isn't easy, you know? It's way easier not to be. But I like that they showed, like, anybody can do it, but even if it's work. And
it's
like,
a conscious choice.
And maybe that's where, like, the kindest people come from, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not, but if I take this, then you...
It's fine, I've got two.
Good for her. You have...
Collecting pointy things is one of my hobbies.
She's that girl who collects knives.
Yeah!
That doesn't sound like the safest hobby.
She's fine.
Anything with a nice, sharp tip and shivers down my spine. It makes my heart skip a beat.
I'm not sure those are appropriate feelings to have about blades. Where does she hide them? Yeah, we can't even joke that she hides them in her cleavage or anything.
She just said there's nothing holding them there!
Maybe, like, in her boots? I've seen that before in, like, shows and stuff. They hide, like, a secret knife, like, in their shoes.
Yeah, it could be.
This reminds me of the time Jacobo gave Maria a cartridge. She got pretty excited about that too.
I can understand taking an interest in weaponry, but hers seems somewhat excessive. Dangerously slow. Titty knife is a good night? So true.
Sometimes you just gotta, you know, live on the dangerous side.
Oh, true, maybe a thigh strap? She would totally have one of those.
Yeah! Uh-huh.
Oh, that would suit her.
It would.
Anyway, I don't see why you shouldn't take it. She has a point. It is dangerous out at night.
I'd honestly rather not be carrying a knife at all.
What? Why not?
They scare you.
I'll be fine. It's only for self-defense, not hurting other people.
Oh, he cares! I forgot about that fact!
Yeah, I forgot that she has that trauma. Oh, that's so nice that he's just like, I don't know, I don't want to even have it because it would make her upset to, like, it might remind her of everything.
Yeah!
Really, you don't have to worry about me. I do appreciate the consideration, though.
They're in love.
They are!
If you say so. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
It's nothing. Just give it back to me tomorrow night and we're all good. Anyway, see you then. Stay warm.
You too, girl.
You too, girl. I know horses never get cold, but stay warm, girl.
So a whore never gets cold. I say that all the time in winter when I go out without a jacket.
Right.
I'm just like, a whore never gets cold. I'm pretty sure I'm dressed much warmer than her. Yeah, it's an old vine. Oh, I forget exactly how it goes, but it's like, God.
So funny. Also, you have not worried for Giselle more in your life than right now. Fucking mood!
Here we go. I found it. We can at least
shit.
listen to the audio.
It's cold outside, but I'm still dressing like a thotty because a hoe never gets cold.
Oh, it's a hoe never gets cold. It's cold outside, but I'm still dressing like a thotty because a hoe never gets cold.
There you go.
It's me. Alright. It is chilly tonight, though. Amen.
It's true?
Huh?
Did you hear that? I thought I heard a voice.
I did. It came from the bushes over there. I'm going to see if I can get a little closer. They're talking to each other.
About the observation tower.
Do you believe it is? Not that aside!
Are we witnessing a tryst?
In any other circumstances, I would just walk away and let them be. But she mentioned the tower, so I can't. Are they doing in the bushes? We should
You wanna
listen
flick this
in.
guy's forehead? Do it.
He do got a big forehead. We should listen in and try not to get caught.
Agreed. Several different people have told me the same thing. That there's someone being held in the tower.
Who was the first to mention it?
Michelle. You know, the man who showed up yesterday. He's staying in a room in the mansion.
Oh, the one with the white hair.
Yeah, him.
Jer, hello! Yes, you did make it in time for some secret revealing. Uh-oh. We're eavesdropping on these two in the bushes.
Michelle's about to get murdered in the middle of the night.
Who else told you?
Nellie. And while he hasn't said anything to me personally, she says Mel confirmed it as well.
I see. There's no need for concern. The only thing in the tower is the Lord's fortune. I'm doing good. Yeah, how are you, Jer? What have you been up to?
Yeah, how's your evening been?
Yeah, tell us all about it. Trust me, please. Pauline, you know how many enemies the Lord has. You know how many of them would like nothing more than to see him fall. This allegation that he has someone imprisoned on his personal property is nothing more than a fabrication by these people. Just had a chill day, so you got some errands done. You need to work tomorrow? No!
No!
That
I'm sorry
sucks.
to hear that.
Oh, I hope it will be a short day. Oh, I hope so. It sucks working like Sundays. Good luck, Joy. I hope it's a short day and that you get enough time to chill out for the rest of tonight. Don't be one of them. Support him. Support me. It's a terrible shame Mel and Nellie think the Lord would do such a thing. Don't listen to him, Pauline. He's lying to you. Should I stay hidden or should I intervene?
I believe you more than anyone else in the world. You have my complete trust, you know that. But I would still like to see for myself. If there's no one in the tower, then that proves her accusations are baseless.
Pauline.
I want to trust you even more. So please, let me see what's in that observation tower. Please. You say there's no one there, so it shouldn't be any problem, right?
Okay. I'll talk to the Lord when he's here tomorrow. I can't let you in without his permission, of course. But once I've spoken with him, I'll take you to see what's in the tower.
Thank you.
Oh boy. It's getting late. You should head back.
Okay.
Don't look so glum, Pauline. We'll see each other again tomorrow night, as usual. We know the Lord is Jacopo.
Yeah, Mr. Pizza,
Yeah,
pasta, spaghetti.
Spaghetti. He is the one, if you were not here earlier in the game, in his next life after this, he is a man who in the 1800s was a businessman and also a part of the Italian mafia. He's a mafioso. He's gonna be the next heir to his syndicate, his family. And he was so pressured by everything that was going on around him and to be like a strong man that, you know, nobody would ever mess with, that basically in the end, because Maria manipulated him to make him think that his wife was cheating on him, he abused and then locked up his wife in a shed all alone. As she tried writing letters to him, Maria would like edit the letters to like make it sound like she was writing them to a different man. And eventually his wife went mad and he realized that he had lost his wife forever when she like left the manor on her own. And he realized that, you know, his wife was more important to him than business and was what he was doing all this for to begin with. So yeah, that was that story. And basically he kills Maria after when she tries to kill him, and he dies alone and sad. So
it's pretty brutal.
That's the fate he has if Morgana's curse is unleashed. So we're trying to stop that.
Sorry, Jacopo.
So yeah, in this world he's some kind of lord, and, you know, he is keeping Morgana in this tower alone.
Yeah. Well, good night.
I believe Morgana's curse for him was that if he loved money and power so much, that would be all he would ever have. Which is why, you know, his next life turns out like that. And why, you know, with the very first story was about Mel falling in love with this mysterious white-haired girl who turns out to be his sister, because in this first life Mel was helping, you know, lock Morgana up for Nellie's sake. So Morgana cursed Mel, if he loves his sister so much, then he can only ever love his sisters. So, yeah, that was like that part of the curse. And the swordsman was a man who lost his memory and was treated horribly by people after he was washed up in a shipwreck, and basically kind of trauma gaslit himself into believing that he was a beast. And, you know, in his panic, he accidentally kills Pauline in her next life when she tries to find him because they were lovers. But when he sees her, because they share a race and he was treated horribly for his race, he believes her to also be a beast. So kind of in his like dissociation and his attempt to kind of preserve his like illusion of himself being just a beast, he kills her.
It's so sad.
It's a lot. Anyone named Maria we ban for safety reason, but she's so hot.
She is hot.
Good night.
It sounds like she convinced him.
Yeah, this game is wild.
It's really long, yeah.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. He could always move Morgana before letting Pauline in. Yeah, the emotions.
Emotions.
Yeah, we're trying.
Art doesn't excuse it, but but like I said, we support women's wrongs here.
Women's wrongs. Sorry, I remember that was a big debate. We talked over it a lot. We talked about how like the way Jacopo treated his wife was definitely horrible and wrong, but at the same time he was in a very specific situation that really drove him to do that. And how, you know, he was basically manipulated by Maria, and, you know, his father even said like, oh well, if you gotta be strong, you gotta be in control. If your wife ever disrespects you, if she ever cheats on you, you should just kill her. And so for him, it was like, no, I don't want to kill her, so I'll just lock her in her room or in this shed where she can't talk to the other guy and try and make the affair fizzle out. And then Maria kept stoking the fires.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Oh,
wild.
so good.
I'll have to keep a close eye on him tomorrow. I know you're out there.
Uh-oh! What?
Show yourself. If you won't come to me, then I'll have to come to you. I have a good idea where you're hiding.
Michelle.
Locking someone in a shed makes sense. Yeah, like we said, it was definitely horrible. Still, it was one of those situations where, like, everyone involved except the wife was bad.
Yeah.
Finally decided to show yourself, did you? How did you know I was there? Simple. I can sense the presence of others. That's hardly what I would call simple for most people. I was hoping to enjoy the show a little longer. Huh? You remember what I said at supper about our little sideshow? What about it? Well, it looks like we have to go off script. Go off what? You still don't get it.
Uh-oh. He sounds pretty agitated, Michelle. You need to get out of there now.
Can you not see him, Giselle?
What?
He's got his hand on his sword. I can't risk turning my back on him. Uh-oh. I should have stepped in while Pauline was still around. I don't have many opportunities to do this these days, so I was planning on taking it nice and slow. Just parry, lol.
Yeah.
There's so many obstructions outside. It makes this kind of work difficult.
The hell? Michelle!
If you care about the nun, about Pauline, if she really means something to you, then you need to set Morgana free. Keeping her locked up will bring no one anything but pain, and that includes Pauline. And why?
Oh god!
Should I care?
Oh my god! Michelle!
I feel something resembling a gale, and the next thing I know, the man's inches away from me, swinging his sword down. The knife! Miraculously, I managed to get the blade out just in time, catching his sword mid-descent with a sharp clang. For a very brief moment, a look of perplexity crosses his face. Now's my chance to run.
Go, Michelle, go! Oh, fuck. Michelle!
Ow! I stagger from the impact, and as I fall to the ground, I catch sight of it. The curved blade sticking out of my chest. He must have thrown his sword to prevent my escape.
Michelle, what's happening? Stay with me. You have to stay with me.
I focus on the searing pain spreading through my chest to keep my mind from growing any hazier, and begin crawling, trying to put some distance between us. And from behind, the man slams his heel into my back. How anticlimactic. I thought you'd hold out a little longer, considering you managed to brandish that knife.
Don't. Please, what are you doing? Get away from him. I'm begging you, spare him.
There's a name engraved in the handle, so it's not even your knife. Maria. Put that down.
Michelle!
Who did you get this from? Answer me. Not feeling cooperative, are we? That knife has always belonged to me. Maria simply refers to the Virgin Mary. Joe who? Joe Mama.
Oh
Yeah, find a way to catch him in a D's nuts joke, Michelle. Well, it shouldn't be too hard to find who they are. I know it's not her, at least. So Mel, his sister, and this Maria are all colluding with you. What are you going to do to them? That should be obvious. Leave them alone.
No. Why did this have to happen?
It's not funny. The more lives you take, the farther you become from human. That's not what you want, is it? I've always been a killer. I've always had this insatiable urge to take life. But I know you also want it to be. Enjoy your reunion with them in the afterlife.
Michelle!
At least beg for your life, would you?
Please stop this!
Crawl through the dirt like the worm you are, and beg for me to spare you.
Why are you doing this? No. Please stop!
Not even a scream, really? Bah, you're no fun.
Stop it! Don't do this! No!
The man's deranged cackling, and Giselle's desperate screams begin fading into the difference. That's a lot of ketchup. I've long since lost any sort of idea about the condition of my body. In my attempts to save Giselle and Morgana, I've managed to not only fail that, but endanger everyone who was kind enough to help me. What have I accomplished? Anything at all? Now we need revenge against the swordsman. Dead end! Yay!
Yay!
Neat.
So I guess we shouldn't be walking Maria home anyway.
Yeah, we can't walk Maria home.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to our save.
Yay!
Yay! Alright, we're time traveling back again. Go home on your own, Maria. We'll get fucked up. For being a gentleman, right? Whatever happened to chivalry?
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the thought. See ya.
Hold on a second.
Something else you needed?
I would like, if you could, for you to tell me about the time you spent with Morgana. Chivalry died with Michelle in the forest. Anything you can, no matter how insignificant it may seem. I want to know what kind of life she had there.
How's tomorrow sound?
Tomorrow?
I'll sneak into the courtyard tomorrow night. Meet me there and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Why not now, though?
No real reason. Just need a little more time to sort things through. See you tomorrow night. Stay warm.
Stay warm, girlie. Not even a chance to get another word in. Also, I feel like I'm dressed much warmer than her. Tomorrow night, that doesn't leave us with much time. Giselle. Giselle.
What? Hello? What is it?
You've been so quiet, I was getting concerned. It's good to know you're still in there. That ending kind of pissed you off. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I know. Yeah, you hate that sort of thing.
We're so close.
It's frustrating.
I guess I sort of just off for a bit. I'm fine though. No need to worry.
Are you sure? I remember that one also got me in my first playthrough because I was like, yeah, of course we should walk Maria home, right? Like, why shouldn't we? And then I was like, oh.
No one could have predicted. I think we should head back too. We've done about everything we can today.
Asterix mauling as he eats his hot chips.
Give me some hot chips.
Yeah, I think when we see a bit more how this plays out, I might explain why that choice ends up that way. You're right. Running into Maria was a great stroke of luck. Thanks to her, we now have confirmation that the nun is indeed Pauline. And we've potentially convinced Pauline to try and talk to the swordsman.
Thank you, Asterix.
Depending on how things pan out tomorrow, we could be getting very close to accomplishing our goal. I'm sure it'll be smooth sailing, just like with Mel.
I certainly hope so.
So before you go to sleep, do you want to talk for a bit?
Yeah, basically the logic of this one is just, you know, if we don't walk Maria home, we won't run into the swordsman on our way back. Of course. In fact, I was about to ask you the same thing.
That's what you say, but on the inside, you actually enjoy being surrounded by girls more than talking to me, don't you?
And you seem to enjoy teasing me.
I'm just kidding.
Truthfully, I don't think I've ever wished you were there to save me more than then. I've never been comfortable in such spirited environments.
Put 3 women in a room and it'll get like that, yeah. It can be overstimulating.
Anybody who's watched a Prismaria collab can agree with that.
It's true.
I could not have been more out of my element.
I don't know. You seem to fit in pretty well to me.
You really think so?
You made for a great plaything.
Oh yes, I'm quite good at that, aren't I? I will say, there was one more thing about the whole affair that surprised me. Stimulating!
Oh, what would that be?
I did not expect I would be able to have such a normal social interaction. And not because I'm awkward or a poor conversationalist.
You're right, Asterix.
Yeah. For most of my life I was cursed, irregular, and you were the only one who didn't treat me like that. That came to be what I saw as normal. And as such, being able to participate in a social gathering like that is a very exotic sensation. It feels almost like it shouldn't be possible. Oh.
You are normal, Michelle. An ordinary man.
Aw. This right here. This is what I wish I always had in life. And for me to finally attain it in death. Though I suppose lamenting the details would make me ungrateful. I am glad to have had the experience, though.
I'm glad to hear it. So, I know I've been talking about how much I want to save Morgana, and that hasn't changed. Neither has my desire to change everyone's future. But if you want to leave this place, to go somewhere far away and have a life on your own, you have my full support. You've got everything you ever wanted. You have the right to choose to stay here, live in this time.
I wouldn't dream of it. I am not going to leave you trapped in that darkness. I will not make the same mistake twice. I love that. Regardless, there's no point in me choosing a life without you there as well, in the flesh.
Okay then. Well, I'll be in here waiting.
Hopefully not for long. I really think Morgana and I have a great deal in common.
What?
One the daughter of God, one a demon child. We were both forced into inhuman roles, living lives of solitude, constantly having things we cared about taken away from us, including ultimately our lives. The big difference between me and her is that I had you. If you hadn't been there at the end of my mortal life, perhaps I too would have grown to despise those who had put me through such misery. Curse their very souls. Yeah, Michelle would walk to the end through death and flames for Giselle. Respect.
Respect the earned love!
She had no one, though. Not a single person to be there for her final days.
From what she told us, though, her life wasn't all sorrow and misery. She did eventually come to find happiness in her time at the brothel.
In fact, she's even said that's where she learned to experience joy. While I know there were a number of girls there, if Maria was one of them she was particularly close with, perhaps her being there could have had a positive effect on Morgana.
We'll have to see what she says tomorrow night.
That we will. And then our time limit is noon the next day. So we'll need to have everything necessary figured out by then. Everything it will take for her to have a change of heart.
I'm not worried one bit. I have complete confidence in you, Michelle.
What show does it remind you of, Asterix? I'd love to know.
I'm curious too. If you say The Good Place, I will.
Oh, that sounds really interesting. That sounds like a show I'd be into. Do you remember what it was called? I am somewhat worried. You don't remember?
What's there to worry about?
Oh, maybe if we Google around, we can find it.
Oh, it's an anime. Oh shit.
You know, I bet with some Googling we could find it. I'm gonna look after stream.
Yeah, that sounds really good. What's there to worry about? Here, I'll show. You can do it 100 times.
So you're planning to cheer me to death?
I just want every last bit of you to know I was rooting for you.
I assure you, you've made that abundantly clear.
Hey, there was something I wanted to tell you, if that's alright.
Yes?
When I learned about your past and about your body, it came as a big shock to me.
Yeah, let us know if you remember.
That said, I'm confident you know that my feelings for you haven't changed one bit.
I do.
What I want you to know is that even if I had found out back then, instead of after having waited hundreds of years for you to return, my feelings still would not have changed.
Oh.
If you had told me while you were alive, I would have still accepted you.
Oh, yes. So basically, Michelle's backstory is that he is basically he's intersex, so he was born with unclear genitals. Like, biologically inside his body he was male, but he was mistaken to be a female baby at birth, and he was raised as a girl. So when he grew older and went through, male puberty, and, asserted the fact that he was a man, that he felt both inner and outwardly as a man, he was basically shunned by his family, locked away, and in the end put to death. And Giselle was a girl who was sent to his mansion because basically his brothers faked his death and sent him to the mansion, and then later Giselle was sent to the mansion for different reasons by his father, and the two met there and fell in love, but Michelle the whole time hid the fact of his body from her. But it did all come out, and she's basically said, you know what, I love you anyways, you're a man to me, you're somebody important to me, I love you no matter what.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's very good.
Now, of course, I know it's not something you could have come out with so easily. Especially considering everything you went through because of it. We only lived together for a little over a year. And we were only partners for a month. So I understand how difficult it would have been to think I wouldn't push you away. But I'm not sure you grasped just how much I loved you even then. My wounds ran deeper than I knew. And them fully healing was simply not possible. Anyone else's touch, anyone else's warmth, my heart and body would have rejected. I sincerely wish I had expressed that to you more clearly.
Oh, Giselle.
That it had to be you. That I needed you.
I did believe at the time that I could start over with you. That we could have a normal life together. Or, well, I fooled myself into believing it. But I could never rid myself of the guilt and shame at how it was impossible for me to give that to you. I would imagine our future together. You smiling with our children in your arms, playing with them, scolding them, teaching them. And then I would remember, I'm incapable of giving you those children, of even engaging in the prerequisite acts. It's all good, Michelle.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, you can adopt, and there's lots of other ways to have fun.
Yeah.
The more I wished for your happiness, the tighter that guilt constricted me. I do apologize for not saying anything. I do understand, though, why that would be something that it would be really hard to come to terms with.
Yeah, right? It's a big life decision.
Mm-hmm.
You carried far more weight than any one person ever should have to carry alone. But you don't have to do that anymore. For one, I'll support you no matter what. And in this time, you're normal to everyone, not only me. You have allies. You don't have to take everything on by yourself anymore. I love you, Michelle. I do. I absolutely adore you.
Where's this coming from?
I wanted to say it, so I did. Is that a problem?
Oh, no problem.
You're blushing, aren't you? Your cheeks are as red as tomatoes. Oh, I wish I could see you now.
I love when she teases him.
Me too, they're so cute.
I'm going to open the window.
Why? It's night. It's going to be cold.
Exactly, I need to cool down. You know what? Michelle is also a very good type. He comes off like cold at first, but he truly cares and he's easily embarrassed. You can tease him as much as you want.
Yeah. He's earnest, he listens.
What are you eyeing at?
It's a spring snow. It's gorgeous.
Oh, the Michelle face was really soft.
There was hardly a cloud when I was outside earlier, and now it's snowing.
Are you worried Maria might catch something out there in this weather?
Hopefully she's in bed by now. I've never seen it snow in the spring before. Maybe I just wasn't paying any attention to what lay beyond the dark walls of that house.
Maybe.
Have you?
Have I
seen a springtime snow before?
3 or 4 times, perhaps. So not very often, no.
Ah, so you've seen this already.
Would it have been better if I hadn't?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I just thought it would be nice if it was the first time for both of us.
You sound like a little kid.
Aw. Is it that childish? Well, I don't mind either way. I'm still glad my first time seeing it isn't alone. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Little specks of white drifting through the darkness.
Yes, I can see it. It's beautiful. I'm happy I could see this with you too.
I love them. Oh, that made my heart so full. I feel like I could start crying, you know?
Right?
You don't want the wind to cool you off too much now. I think it's time for you to warm back up.
Sorry, I was so engrossed by the sight.
Maybe it'll stick and we can see it again tomorrow. The grounds would be quite lovely covered in snow. But for now, you should get some sleep.
Bedtime, I suppose.
You already passed out once today. You need to make sure you're well rested.
Hard to argue with that. I'll be counting on your help again tomorrow. Our success or failure depends on how tomorrow goes.
That it does. Let's make it count.
Good night, Giselle.
Good night, Michelle. I'm so worried!
Good scene. Oh, That's fine.
Oh my god.
We're fine.
It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Look. One day until her death.
No pressure, nothing.
Oh boy, oh no.
Oh boy, oh jeez, oh no, no. Oh god, what's happening? Sounds not fine. One day.
You returned from tummy aches. Oh no, Snom, I hope you're okay. We had girls talk. We talked about our types. We got a bad end where we got killed by the swordsman, so we wound back time and did not walk Maria home. We talked to our girlfriend about the snow and about how we love her.
Yeah.
And now we're here in the basement.
Yahoo! Nothing is wrong. We got one day until Morgana dies.
Yeah, we only have
one day left to save her.
My head feels like someone drove a spike through it. What's going on? Am I in the cellar?
Uh-oh.
What? My hands are tied up behind my back. What am I doing down here? Wait. Giselle. Giselle? Say something, Giselle. Unable to make any sort of sense out of my circumstances. It's not long after I regain consciousness that panic begins to sink in. And the most unsettling thing of all, the most frightening detail, is the fact that I can't hear her voice. Awake, are we? Are you the one who brought me here? Oh god. What? No, Freyja, this is gonna be fine.
No!
This is gonna be fine. What? You don't remember this morning? Morning. Oh my god, Yuzuki, hi, you are here in time for your best boy! Oh my god, you made it for such a good part. Beast boy! Bestia boy. Yeah, Yuzuki loves this guy. Listen. He's so funny. How are you doing, Yuzuki? Good to see you. Oh no, the discourse is beginning. Right, I woke up because I heard someone enter the room. And then he hit me over the head. You have a burger? Yum! That sounds so good.
Where's my burger?
Freyja, you don't get a burger. Only me.
What?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Only burger for me.
No!
You're not dead at least. That's good. This fucker can't fight and throws his sword. Asterix just mad because earlier we got a bad end where he killed us. Yay, burger! One with my name on it. Yay, thank you, Yuzuki.
What the heck?
Suffer, Freyja.
No.
Suffer.
What about
Suffer.
you too?
Can't be doing
No!
No, listen, Yuzuki's taste is good. I just love the strong opinions in here. Y'all are just mad that he killed us earlier. I just think he's an interesting character. Yeah, he's such a mess.
He's such a mess. Oh my god.
Oh, Bestia. What do you hope to accomplish by tying me up and bringing me down here? How terrible can one person be, exactly? Remember what I said last night at supper about me putting on a little sideshow for you? What? I was reenacting the Last Supper, with you as the guest of honor.
I knew Yusuke, we were have the same wavelength.
See, so now, because we didn't walk Maria home, he had time to set the stage for his little show.
I love it.
Now I see. When you were asking if I had any family or friends, you were trying to find out if anyone would notice if I disappeared. If anyone would make any noise. You're sharper than you look. If only you'd caught on yesterday. Please, Giselle, say something. Giselle! Why won't you answer me? Why can't I hear your voice? Why can't I feel you there? You're a quiet one. I thought you'd be a little louder. What made you decide to get rid of me? Did the nun say something? She has nothing to do with this. I have permission from the Lord to act at my own discretion. The swordsman also took all of Asterix's hot chips? Aw, that's so sad. He can't help it though, Asterix. He's but a beast. Should I come across anyone acting suspicious? This doesn't seem in the least bit wrong to you. I wouldn't say that. You're an acquaintance's friend who made a long trip to come see him, and I have you tied up in the cellar. That's not what I would consider right, no. You didn't see Michelle's sexy man art this whole time, right? He's so sexy. Yuzuki stole the hot chips. Oh no, Yuzuki, how could you do that? Were you giving them to the swordsman? But seeing as you're good enough friends for him to let you stay here, I assume he's also spilled everything. He never had what it took, that boy. If I were to guess, it got to be too much for him to handle, so he went to a friend, to you. Ah, Yuzuki has her own hot chips. I see. Alright, she's cleared of suspicion. Leave him out of this. I see. So how much did he tell you? If you come clean, I might even let you go. You're just like the Saintess, for real, for real. Get rid of him. Have you take his place. I said leave him out of this. Oh yeah, Asterix says he looks like... he looks like Ozzy. So you're determined not to talk, are you? What a loyal friend. Listen to me. Oh no, are you gonna go for Artbert too? No, you can't do that. What did Artbert ever do? Asterix, you're becoming what you despise in your rage and your hatred.
Asterix, don't let it consume you!
Don't do that! Get Thancred instead!
Get Thancred instead!
I like how you don't even protest that when you're the Thancred lover here. You're just like, yeah, get Thancred!
Yeah, it's fine!
Freyja! Yuzuki, no! If you're shielding Thancred, then I shield Yuzuki!
It just becomes a wall of
Chris Bryant's and Final
Fantasy 14 characters.
You would shield Thancred. Listen,
Yuzuki gets it.
Because you have a lot of talking to do.
Oh boy.
I don't have many chances to let loose.
Oh,
so I'll be
God.
taking as much time as I can get today. He says in an eerily flat tone of voice as he draws nearer, pausing between each step as if to taunt me. And when he reaches me, he's struggling to get off the ground. He slams his heel into my shoulder. Artbert wouldn't let her shield him. He'd do the sacrifice play and take his death head on. Oh no, it's so true. You have to nothing personal, get it?
I love this.
This is so This is a lot. You have to be faster than me. So fast. Ardbert can't die for you if you die for him first. Not being able to use your hands makes you appreciate how much easier it is to stand up when you can, doesn't it? Help. Someone please help! Don't waste your energy. No one ever comes back this far. And the door is so heavy. Your screams would never make it out. But that's the least of your worries. The door to the cellar's been locked, and the only key is right here. There's no getting in. Yuzuki about to go swimming in the sea of stars for him.
Romantic.
Wow. If you can run fast enough, you might have a chance of making it to the door and escaping. Want to test your luck? I doubt you can make it. He puts the full weight of his body into his heel, pressing down on my spine. I like Yuzuki just going off about Ardbert in the chat.
It's very
She
good.
loves him so much. Asterix, you're the big bad of 7.0. No! I can't believe I'm gonna have to kill you.
Oh shit, not again.
Aw, shit. He puts the full weight of his body into his heel, pressing down on my spine, turning my breaths into gasping sputters. I gather together all my strength, but even that isn't enough to overpower him. Now, you're going to tell me everything. What are you and the boys scheming? What's your endgame? Who else is in on it? Avengers Endgame. Ugh. Damn it. I don't have many options here. What can I even do in this situation? All Freyja's daddies are on the line? Oh no.
Oh no, not my daddies!
Asterix the Swift Cass. Oh man, Freyja, what side are you on here? What's your take?
I'm neutral.
Oh my god. This is the perfect time to get rid of both of you. Asterix is ending his villain arc. Oh no. Oh no, Mika's got a gun out. Gold Leaf Crown, hello! Welcome! You just got MF'd by Leaf. By the Forest of Gold. Hello! Hello, Raiders. Let me give you a shout out. Gold Leaf Crown. Let me give Gold Leaf Crown. Hello! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. You were playing Valorant. How's that going? It's nice to meet you. Thank you so much for the raid. To introduce to everyone new here, hello, my name is Aqua Sereni. I am a mermaid VTuber who traded her brain cells for legs. Today I am joined by my good friend here, Freyja Rabbit.
Hi.
We are both members of an independent VTuber group called Prismaria. Very nice to meet you. Let me give Freyja a shout out as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Today we are playing a gothic romance visual novel called The House in Fata Morgana. It is a visual novel about curses and witches and traveling back in time to stop witches from becoming witches, except now we're being, maybe tortured for information in a basement by this scary guy. But stream's been going good. It's been fun. I'm glad the Val went good. Thank you so much for coming in here to stream. Yes, and there's a heated debate in chat right now about if this guy torturing us here is good or not. Yeah, all you guys need to know is that I like G'raha Tia, this little cat boy from Final Fantasy here, and Freyja cuts her bacon with the plastic still on.
Don't you?
But yes, nice to meet you. Good to see you. Yes,
Get cozy if you need to
glad
go
the
grab a
Val's
snack or
good.
something.
Yes, I know streaming can be tiring, so if you need to get up, step away for a while, or you need to sleep, get water, a snack, anything, please feel free to do so. Don't feel like you have to hang out here, but if you do, I'd love to chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're having fun reading here. About to get into a very nice scene, very comforting scene. Thank you so much for the follow, Gold Leaf Crown. I appreciate that very much.
Yeah!
Yeah. Tell me what I want to know, and maybe I'll let you live. I guess I have no choice but to tell him the truth. Alright, fine, I'll tell you everything. Just know that this isn't some attempt to beg for mercy. Oh,
The way
Asterix
that
is successful.
the yeah, so like the conclusion of this epic battle.
I guess we've decided that we don't like the swordsman in chat, but we like Ardbert Final Fantasy. Oh yes, please do have a good rest then. Thank you for dropping by. It was very nice to meet you. I'll try and check out one of your streams sometime too. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful night.
Good night.
Good night. Big Zapper1, thank you so much for the follow as well. It's very nice to meet you. Happy to have you here.
Welcome.
Yes. Good night. Love those emotes. Those are very cute.
They are.
I came to this mansion in order to unlock the door to the observation tower and free Morgana. Mel was not the one who told me about her, though. I went to him and asked for his assistance. He didn't have to tell me because I already knew. Both about her and about what you're doing to her. Stealing her blood and making medicine from it. Who told you, then? Morgana did. Morgana's soul told me everything. I am not from this time. I lived in a time after her death. It takes me several moments to process what just happened. A fire runs up my arm from my little finger, only turning to pain when it finally reaches my brain. I twist my head back to see the man on top of me holding my right hand. My finger snapped backwards at the second joint.
Oof.
I'll ask you again. Who told you? I like the difference in mood between chat and the game right now. Morgana did. She dies on the day of the Harvest Festival. Next up is your ring finger, and then your middle if you insist on keeping this up. I'm telling you the truth. She bears so much hatred. She casts a curse on your souls. I've seen what happens in your next life. The swordsman is just practicing his chiropractic. I don't think he's a registered doctor. I think he needs more training.
I think so too.
Now you're resorting to souls and next lives. I'm genuinely impressed. What lies are you going to cook up next, white-haired knave? If I don't set Morgana free, your souls will be enslaved for all eternity, imprisoned in this cursed mansion. When the bell tolls noon on the day of the Harvest Festival, you'll lose everything. All of you will. You cannot escape it unless you do something. And the nun, the reason you locked Morgana up in the first place, she won't be safe either. She'll be killed. The swordsman really hates white-haired MCs. Can we really trust him?
It's true.
2 fingers left. Can you keep up the act that long? Everything I'm saying is the truth. I've seen it all with my own 2 eyes. Why are you so insistent on maintaining this farce? Yeah, Freyja, where's the swordsman on the daddy scale?
Oh, he's like, on the hot side, but like, definitely like a bad father. Like, all the way to the bottom, probably.
In comparison to Asahi, where is he?
Oh, they're like the same place. Asahi's hotter, though.
Asahi's hotter?
I'm down bad, what can I say?
Freyja really said I want to see those 2 friends now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, torture don't work, folks. Oh my god, is it to protect the boy, or do you have some other motive? Every last word is true. Continuing to lie isn't going to make this any easier. Your voice is shaking. The pain's starting to get to you, isn't it? What you're doing to Morgana it achieves nothing. What? Who did Asahi love? Oh wait, Xenos. Just
That's okay. He's
listen,
allowed.
but the swordsman
I
has
support him.
Pauline. Wait, return to Morgana. It achieves nothing. You must release her and atone for your sins. Otherwise your soul, and the souls of those you care about, will be doomed to suffering. I see what this is now. You don't have the information I want, so all you can do is spin these lies. Oh, you thick-skulled bastard! It just has a thing for nuns? There are other options, though. Beg me for mercy. Sob like a little child, sniveling your "please don't kill me's" and "I don't want to die's," and "it hurts so bad, please stops. Grovel on the ground, you tiny, pathetic man, and if you can entertain me, maybe I'll consider it. Meet a chat.
Yeah.
No, if anything, that's chat to me.
Mm-hmm.
I will never shed another tear, and I will never beg for your damn mercy. Nothing I've said to you has been a lie. Some cheap attempt to fool you into letting you go. Every word of it is true. I know the sins you've burdened your soul with. I know the fate that awaits you in your next life, and I will gladly tell you every detail. Sai would have a lock of Xenos hair that he sniffs every day?
He would. He does. I'm certain he does. You can't convince me otherwise.
Ew! You down bad for this, Freyja?
Unfortunately!
Love you, I love you.
I love you too.
You're down to just your thumb. Now go on, if you're so eager to tell me. I think he does, I'm just... The fact that Freyja agrees and still is down bad for him is a lot, you know, to take in.
Yeah.
Let's hear about my supposed next life, shall we? In your next life, you lose your memory in an accident, causing you to forget your own humanity. The innate savagery you normally keep hidden beneath a mask is released, unrestricted, and you turn into a creature no more than... No, you turn into a beast. My mask. You murder countless people, including the woman you once called your lover. Lover. Hers is a name you know very well. Pauline. Your tether. My tether.
You're so right, Yuzuki.
How do you know
Sorry.
that word? Things are so on par with Aishi's lover. Water. I see, it's just like On Stars. It's everything comes back to Ensemble Stars.
It does.
Love that. So Aichi is so gay and dramatic that he started a war. That is my understanding of On Stars.
Sometimes you're just a baby and
A baby, and you just start a war. He's a sociopath, but he's in love.
Exactly.
Gay and dramatic.
Both, all three.
Yeah, he's all of those.
And dramatic.
He's a powerful genius nerve to be sickly in bed.
He's down bad for a clown.
Yeah, he loves a clown.
He does.
I know what you wanted. I know what you were never able to attain. You idolized humanity and you yearned for peace. Seems very similar. You're telling me I killed the nun in my next life. I am. That is the fate that lies waiting for you. Her love for you is so strong she refuses to believe you're dead. She leaves her seaside hometown in search of you, and she finds you. But you slaughter her. Did you say she lived in a city on the sea? In addition to her, you also lose someone else. A woman who tried to give you the peace you so desired, which eventually causes you to succumb entirely to instinct. Enough! And she succeeded where Asa you failed. That's a lot.
It's true.
That's a lot to take in.
It
Alright, fine. Now I know what you are. You're no mere seasoned plier. You're some kind of evil spirit that deceives humans. You're peering into my heart, tailoring your lies specifically to manipulate me. I like how that's more believable to him than Michelle knows the future.
Yeah.
I'm not. I swear I've seen everything that happens. Enough. But there's a chance you can change your fate. All you have to do is cease your involvement in Morgana's imprisonment. Set her free. Allay the hatred she bears for you. Are you deaf? I've said I've heard enough. Release Morgana. Save your soul. Give her a better future. Silence!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I think I'll take your arm off first. Cut right through your shoulder, nice and slowly.
No!
Don't! It'll still be attached for a while yet, don't you worry. Oh, Aster.
No.
Distracted from learning about HE for a minute there by the swordsman going this far. I do love the HE lore being dropped in chat. This is so funny.
Me too. It's so funny.
And using Asahi as a point of comparison to explain him is really good.
It's so good.
It is. You hear that, spirit? That's the sound of your flesh ripping apart. The sound of your muscles being severed. Not gonna be doing much talking anymore, are you? Not through the pain you aren't. Plead for your life, spirit. Beg for mercy. Do whatever speaks to your heart, Asterix. Admit it was all a sham. Apologize. Let the room fill with your cries of agony. Nothing was a sham. Every last word, it's all the truth. I'll rip that head right off your shoulders. I don't care who or what you are anymore. You're dead. Oh, stretch redeem. Thank you, Kurama.
Who is this?
I don't know. You will do no such thing. Huh?
Get back. You will not harm him any further.
Pauline. What are you doing here, Pauline? I told you to stay away. And the door was locked.
I opened it.
Rat boy came through. Rat boy, rat boy. Let's go, rat boy, let's go. You...
One of Nellie's hairpins was long enough to get into the lock and undo it. She won't be getting much use out of it anymore, though. Busted it up pretty badly in the process.
It's so intense.
The locks on the tower door are too complex, but the one here is a lot simpler. But you never expected me to go cat burglar on you, huh?
You stupid boy.
What was your question last night again? Something about being on the edge of a cliff or whatever? Well, here's your answer. I'll do everything I can to save both of them.
Damn,
yeah,
boy.
Now let's go!
Damn.
Character development! This is terrible. How could you? Oh my... You're badly hurt. Sit tight, I'll call for a doctor.
Don't worry about me. You need to talk to him. To get him to talk.
We've got to do something about you, though.
He'll walk it off.
You know. I'll get that wound patched up at least, until you can get it properly checked out.
Thank you. Was it you who went to get Pauline?
No. I ran into her while I was looking for you, which is when she told me she was looking for him.
Neither of us for having any luck, so we scoured the mansion together. And then we reached the stairs to the cellar and heard the screaming, and worse fears were confirmed. So I picked the lock, and here we are. Sorry we didn't make it sooner. This could have been avoided. God, look what you did to you. Just so much blood. And your fingers.
No, you made it just in time. My arm's still attached, and I'm not dead. Neither of which would be true without you.
So I guess that means I actually did something good for once?
For once, Mel.
Did something for someone other than myself.
Mel, like, damn. Is this...
Damn, I really did that.
Damn, I'm selfless once?
Once? Damn!
Damn!
This is what it feels like?
He's like, oh shit! That you did. All this awkward.
So everything Michelle said is true? The Lord isn't storing his valuables in the tower. He's got a girl locked up here? Well, is it true or not?
It's still the Lord's property either way. I love that he's like, technically I didn't lie about it.
That doesn't change anything.
The church is being funded with her miracle blood, so that makes her valuable, yes.
So you're saying I've been handing out human blood and telling people it was medicine?
Not human. Witch. No, Morgana is a human girl. She hasn't become a witch yet, at least not here.
All this time, I've been lying to the people who believe in me, without even knowing what I was doing.
Oh, that sucks if the housing Twitter's suspended. What happened? That's so weird.
The heck?
Man, that was a really nice resource. Like you said, you didn't know. You haven't done anything wrong.
Ignorance does not excuse sin. All that time I spent with you, and I didn't notice anything wrong.
That was the idea. You weren't supposed to notice anything. It's not your fault I deceived you. It's unreasonable to think you should have been able to.
All that... You did it to help me, though, didn't you? Like a stupid little girl, I assumed it was all out of the good of your heart.
Oh, maybe it was because of the glitching. That would have sucked, though. Listen, Pauline, good. I love her. Loving Pauline, valid.
Never once stopping to think any deeper than that about where it was all coming from. Freyja was right. I was blind. I was content to be pleased about the people I thought I was helping. I want you to do something for me. I want you to set Morgana free. Please do not make your sins any greater than they already are.
But without the witch's blood, we lose the Lord's patronage and then the church.
What good is a church that isn't actually saving anyone? Actually, no. It's avoiding the point entirely.
What do you mean?
To tell you the truth, I never really cared about the church at all.
Oh shit!
Oh shit. You... what? How can you say that, when you've always been so unconditionally charitable, even if it meant giving away food or money you needed yourself? People call you the saintess because that's what you are. A saint.
It's true, I do that. But the fact is, I'm no saint. I don't deserve to be held up as one, nor do I belong in that position.
just an ordinary girl. I never wanted to be a nun, you know. I just didn't have any other options available to me. And I sure didn't have the confidence to make it out there on my own like Maria. So I did as I was told. And to keep myself from thinking it was a mistake, and feeling dissatisfied with that choice, I put everything I had into my responsibilities to the church. My unconditional charity was rooted entirely in selfishness. And the longer I kept it up, the harder it became to stop. I forgot what I really wanted.
And what would that be?
A normal, happy life as an ordinary girl.
Oh, Pauline. In a city on water.
What?
That's what you said your dream was. For your next life.
Right. Yeah, a quiet life with the man I love.
You might get that wish, in fact.
Huh?
That's what you said, wasn't it? Then in her next life, she lives in a city by the sea. That is correct. In your next life, Pauline, you are not a nun. You're an ordinary girl who lives in a seaside city. A sweet, cheerful, energetic girl who wears her heart on her sleeve. You have both your mother and father. And I. So you believe me now? I don't know. Oh man, this trauma.
Going through it. Yeah.
Your claims are utterly ridiculous, but it's getting harder to think you're lying. If that's what you really wanted, Pauline, what should I have done instead? I envied what you had, that solace. The last thing I wanted was for you to lose it. But you're saying you found no peace in that life?
That's right.
So what should I have done?
I wanted you to take me away from this place, somewhere far away.
Aww.
I wanted you to make it so that I could be Pauline, not Marie. That would have been my ideal life. To live with you, to have a family with you.
How was I supposed to know?
You couldn't possibly have known. I realize that. And that makes me every bit as complicit as you. Set Morgana free.
I will be expected to pay for my crimes.
Oof.
Oof. That itself is not a problem. I have every intention of facing the consequences. But we have done terrible, gruesome things. Yeah, you're not as complicit, Pauline. But she's too sweet for that. The type who will just take guilt or blame for everything, responsibility, because she doesn't want other people to deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the usual punishment for such is in this land, but if I had to guess, I would say execution. She's a very good girl. I unfortunately am weak for good girls and men who would do terrible things to make them happy, even if that's not what would make them happy, you know?
Yes!
It's kind of good shit. And me being an outsider makes it easier for people to place the blame on me. I won't be able to take you away. Yeah. It's good shit. Get a man who would kill and torture for you.
Yeah. Find each other again in our next lives, okay?
Asterix, I am a dumb bitch with terrible taste, and I will not change.
It's true.
I will eat as much garbage as I want. Okay, As I'm sure you heard, my involvement in this conspiracy ends here. Yeah, when Yuzuki and I were playing the sequel together, literally, I remember her sitting there and being like, oh, he's about to say this, he's about to do this, and every time she was right.
In tune.
I remember us just losing our shit. Because he did all this stuff. Oh, it was fucking wild. It was so funny. You know his soul against your will. I'm glad to hear you've decided to take action. Sorry about your fingers and arm. See, he's apologizing. What a good guy, Asterix. See? I'm still alive. That's what matters. The third key is in the Lord's possession. What soul? Damn! He only is because he was caught! And is that huge forehead of his, Yuzuki is actually hiding? If Pauline didn't show up, Michelle wouldn't have an arm, RN. That's so true. You know, like the fact that he would have done that for her, but he stopped because she showed up? Kinda hot!
Yeah!
You said you needed it by noon of the Harvest Festival, yes? Which means we need to act quickly. I mean, he can love it too, that makes it better. Cope as you say this, but are you prepared for what you'll see when his bald her is truly bald? True, nobody's ready for bald Freyja, truly. That's correct. We must set Morgana free before the bell tolls the noon tomorrow. Then tonight, that's the next time the Lord will be here. Tonight I'll kill him and take his key.
Oh shit!
Wait, no, we're not shedding any blood to get his key. Oh, Mika's prepared for bald Freyja, I see.
Oh god!
Oh, you changed your answer, Dick and Mika are. True.
True. Oh god. Do you remember what I said a few minutes ago about not committing any further sins?
Get yourself a man where you have to remind him every 2 minutes he's not allowed to commit murder. And then he just looks like that. See, like, this is genuinely so fucking funny.
It is!
It's like, he's just like, oh. He's not likely to hand over the key without a fight, though. He's a sin. Yusuke backtracking all the way. No bonking, you can't get me. You can't bonk me. We need to convince him not to force his hand. Ow!
It happens.
No, you can't bonk the bad taste out of me. We need to convince him not to force his hand. Besides, simply opening the door is not enough. Why not? My goal here is to save Morgana's soul. In order to do that, I need to pacify at least some degree of the hatred she bears in it. Asterix bonking her just makes her more horny. Stop! Yeah, it's a ruse too, because we bonk, we spend points. And then if you spend points, you have less for making me bald. Equals ideal man. It's funny she constantly has to talk down for murder. Remember— Fuck you, Yusuke!
Take that! Take that!
God, remember earlier in this stream where I was like, oh, my ideal guy, like my ideal person is just like somebody nice, somebody understanding, maybe like they can be a little cringe, but that's okay. And now I'm at like, okay, but what about a man you have to constantly tell not to murder people? Marcia, hello! Yes,
Marcia!
How you doing, Marcia? A hatred rooted in her perception of you and the things you've done to her. I need to change that perception. You know what needs to happen when people bald me? My ideal person is Graha Tia. Actually wants a serial killer. I'm just saying, like, if Graha Tia was evil, that'd be kind of sick, you know?
He needs a evil arc.
Yeah, he needs a corruption arc.
Afterwards, but
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I want Graha to be a little more possessive, a little yandere deep down. That'd be perfect. That's all I need. I need him to, like, just be a little bit of, like, obsessive, you know? 7.0 will be his corruption arc thanks to Aqua. Which one? Aqua wants to dominate, but she just wants to dominate someone weak.
Exactly.
So true. It's not fun.
We're finding out so much about Aqua today.
God. Freyja, you can't tell me you don't relate.
I do relate. It's
Yes!
really bad. Give me a
And
yandere.
Yuzuki loves the swordsman. I know she, like, at least understands the concept, you know? Even if like yandere Graha isn't her thing, she understands where my desire comes from. So, you know what? We're all women of culture. We're all women of taste.
Yeah.
It's a case of you having good taste. Yeah. Since someone who'd take care of you for once. Yeah, listen, sweet and caring is the base level, but fun and sexy at the cost of safety is a big plus. Snek gets it too! Snek gets it too! Snek is someone of culture as well. Wonderful. Wonderful. See, I have surrounded myself with so many people. Yeah, if you're threatened a little, it's a little hot, you know? I'm not quite following. What did you mean by change her perception? For you and the Lord to tell your stories, to describe what happened from your perspectives. You want my perspective? I do. Something in your motivations or your circumstances might serve to lessen the animosity she holds for you. Listen, you don't have to share them. That's fine. Everybody has their own thing. I'm just talking about the fact that I have them. I don't even need approval, you know?
Yeah, Dig, you get it.
Good luck, Dig. Okay, yes, Yuzuki, please paint your scenario. I would love to hear it. The greater the discrepancy in what she believes to be the truth in the full story, with everyone's perspectives included. Oh my gosh, she's bringing Estinian into it. It's over for him now. In the end, things are getting a little serious. Yuzuki. The greater the chance she may have of a change of heart. Gives a little growl. It's not attractive. It is. I think she's right. Okay.
She raises a good point.
She makes a very good argument. Okay, I now understand what you want from me. However, my perspective will do nothing to serve that end. There's no ambiguity, no justification for my actions. Regardless, I would still like to know the whole truth if you're willing to tell me your part of it. Okay, I'll come by your room later today.
Hey, is it alright if I'm there too?
Sorry, I would rather if you weren't.
Why?
Everything you need to know I've told you already. I captured a witch. No, I kidnapped a young girl for profit and imprisoned her in the tower. My motivation, as I said, was to keep your church funded. Those are the facts. Asterix, there's no such thing as too far. The things I did along the way were brutal and inhumane. I hope you can understand. Why I wouldn't want the woman I love to hear any of that. There is no Asterix, open your mind. Yeah, where's the line?
I understand.
Oh shit, I can put my wig back on.
Damn it.
Phew. I'll see you again later in the day. I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting, just putting my arm back together, no big deal.
Just that line. Rico lives right on the edge. He walks it. It's a dangerous life, but it's worth it.
I should get going too. You're going to need medication and something to get that arm dressed properly. If there's anything else I can get you, let me know. I want you to see a doctor. I'll find you the best one I can.
Yeah, walking the line is the appeal. So true, Yuzuki.
I'm so sorry for ever doubting you.
No, I understand. I'm glad you came at all.
Me too. Well, see you.
Bye! And you're appealing. Hell yeah, Mika. Good job.
I'm kind of surprised. He's actually got a soft spot, huh?
Consider you afraid of getting burned then? Listen, then fire doesn't have to be involved.
And I was sure you were full of it when you said the two of them had a thing going. What does she see in a guy like him anyway?
This is chat.
That was unexplainable.
She's got bad taste in guys, that's for sure.
Asterix and Mel on the same page right now. It's a lot to hear this from Mel.
I know.
What's with that look?
Mel speaking for all the sane men while the rest of us are like, oh no, I get. All the girls here are like, I get her though. Just admiring your rather inappropriate remarks.
Sorry. I was just so relieved it was kind of came out.
It's okay. You almost got a smile out of me.
I've never seen you smile before.
I blame being relieved too. Now would you mind helping me get back to my room?
Sure, no problem. My shoulder's all yours. You know, you really are something else, Michelle. I could hear you through the door as I was getting it opened. And honestly, I'm amazed you were able to stand up to him like that. I don't want to get my hopes up too high just yet, but I'm starting to think you might actually be able to do something about the Lord.
That's reassuring. Thank you.
Sure. Anyway, let's get going. You should get as much rest as you can until he shows up. Well, I mean, you should be going to see a doctor with those wounds. Oh yeah, Nellie's been worried sick about you all day. I had to tell her not to pounce on you, because I'm sure she'll come running as soon as she hears we found you.
Oh man. Giselle, you were right. I do have people here who will support me. People who are grateful for me and who show concern for me. But you have to know, Giselle, that it's your voice I want to hear more than anyone else's. Why can I not hear you? Where are you, Giselle? Giselle?
I'm stressed!
Oh man.
I'm so stressed out!
I think that might be where we should call it for tonight, though.
I think so. I think that's really, really good. I think we got a lot done today. Oh my
god. We
goodness.
got through a lot. Oh man, we'll have to come back next week to find out the swordsman's perspective. Yeah. Now we just need to figure out the Lord. How do you think we're gonna handle him?
I have no idea. Like, we haven't even seen him yet. I don't know what's gonna happen. So much could happen.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming. Of course, I love edging you guys.
Out of context, clip that! Oh, just kidding. Yeah.
Listen.
It's gonna be really interesting. I'm scared.
Listen. Canonly into etching. Yeah, I think the Lord would be into etching. I think so. Oh, I can't wait until we get to the Lord and I can really talk about my bad taste.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for coming. You just needed us to double down on the bit. Good.
Of course. Snack is amazing. If y'all aren't following Snack, please
Snack
follow
is so good. Alright, so we need to figure out who to raid, and we need a raid message.
Bad Taste Club, Bad Taste Club.
Bad Taste Club raid? I'm down for that. I'm down for that. That sounds like a good one. Villainous etching raid.
Oh god!
Okay, I kind of like that one. I kind of do like that.
It feels really good.
I like a villainous etching. So it's just so funny. God. I know, I'm taking a look. Let me know if you have any ideas, Freyja. I'm just taking a look.
Persona 5. Oh shit.
Ooh, do we want to raid Sherelle then? He's super cool. He's been
Let's raid
super
them.
nice. Yeah, let's raid Sherelle playing Persona 5 Royal. It looks like he's right at the beginning. So it's good even if you're like, you haven't seen it yet. Y'all! I can't believe you're doing this. Okay, we're gonna raid Sherelle. He has been in chat regularly. So please go say hello to him, give him some support in his stream. And I will see you guys all later. I believe tomorrow I might be on Freyja's channel if we are playing Final Fantasy, if that all works out. And even if not, I will be back on Tuesday night with more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and Fata Morgana will return again next week at the same time. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate having you here. I had a lot of fun. So have a very, very wonderful night. I will see you all later. Thank you again, Freyja, for coming by. It was good to have you here.
Of course. Yeah, good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Fuck you, Asterix.